And we're live with gasoline.
Gasoline.
John, your Smallville streams have been great. They're some of my favorite Geek Evolution streams, so thank you.
I did not get a chance to partake in that stream. I was busy, but
Sure.
Sure you were.
No, you would have been happy. No, I couldn't stop doing the gasoline thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then Kat messaged me this afternoon and just sent me that gift.
Gasoline.
No, we may have found the worst. Does the stream on YouTube look too dark to you?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
It looks fine in Discord, but it's pretty dark on. Actually, yeah, that's way too dark.
Yeah, like
What the fuck is happening?
every stream's a little different. You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. What?
Is there a separate brightness setting in like OBS or something? Technical difficulties, everybody.
Stand by.
Stand by. Hope everybody's doing good in chat. Everybody who
You would say that.
Well, why? You're acting like I have some kind of ulterior motive.
We know you will.
Okay, that should look much better. How does that look?
I'm waiting in suspense.
It's gonna catch up. Just a second.
The thing says that me and Robert add a lot of entertaining humor to Cap's stream, so thank you. I personally don't think Robert brought much to the table, but
I agree.
I mean,
can you guys see it yet?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's keeping me waiting in suspense.
I think Cap is able to pull off the streams on his own. I don't think he really needed either of you, but
I mean, in most cases I would agree, but in Smallville he needs one of us.
True.
Especially because we're past the stuff that he likes.
That's true.
I am doing great. I am on day 2 of my week-long vacation. I'm playing Arkham Origins.
Ooh.
We're going to do a shit ton of videos this week.
We are. Don't get caught by the sniper.
Oh.
Oh.
What was that? Over here! He's right here!
What?
This
Bullshit,
guy's
you
dodging
can die.
skills are amazing.
But no, we may have found the worst episode of Smallville.
Oh no, which one is that?
Okay, so there is they plot where they discover that an illegal human trafficking farm abusing undocumented workers is in the middle of Smallville.
Oh.
And
it's primarily Mexicans.
And it's primarily Mexicans. And mind you, there's not been a single Mexican character in the show until now.
Oh, okay. Where have all the Mexican people been in Smallville? They're in that.
And the crypto freak is basically the mole man.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
so
they-
for the sensitive hot button issue, they throw a crypto freak in there who can burrow himself on the ground like Monty Mole.
Great idea.
They want you to believe this has only been happening since the second meteor shower, which was 2 seasons ago, or a season and a half. Pardon.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like skeletons underground of people that he's killed for trying to escape.
Oh.
Well, it's like a bunch of dead bodies, and then one is just a skeleton. Maybe it was already there.
The body rotted pretty fast.
Anime fan says, I love Smallville, but it shouldn't have tackled such serious topics. Yeah, no, I mean, that's my point. It's just, that is not the show to handle that topic.
Right, and I think that show handles serious topics well sometimes. It's not that it can't be done, but...
Not that one.
Not that one.
Well, you have to know your talent as a writer, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And based on what I know about Smallville, it doesn't seem like they have that talent to tackle that.
Cap was losing his goddamn mind.
Oh, but he always is when he watches that show.
Well, he didn't remember this episode, so we were like explaining it to him as it was going, and he's just like, "Oh no, no!" And it's even more absurd, Noah. So in Smallville, we've seen the cops multiple times, right? And it's what you'd expect from like middle of Kansas, all white people. On the episode with undocumented Spanish workers, they introduced a Spanish cop out of nowhere.
Okay.
Who we never see before or since.
Oh, but he's been here the whole time.
Yeah, he just showed up for the episode about abusing immigrants.
Yeah, how convenient. Wow.
What's funny too is for the first like 7 or 8 episodes, both John and Cap are like, "Man, this season's a lot better than 5. Like these are mostly good episodes." It's
we just like hit a wall,
and then there were 2 or 3 just awful ones in a row, including that one, which may be the worst.
You guys
episode of the
jinxed
show.
it. You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I mean, I still maintain the first half of season 6 is better than this first half of 5.
You guys
Probably,
are
yeah.
describing the show to me, and John, this is the show that you want me to watch.
I mean, there's good episodes. There's this is the season where we meet Green Arrow, and like all of his episodes are great.
No, I'll watch it. I might start watching it either end of this year or beginning of next year. You know, before
You can watch it with. You can go back and watch the streams.
I may. Although I don't want to have to sync up a commentary every time I watch the show.
You can see me almost fall asleep during the second half of some of them.
That actually, I don't, that might actually be a fun way to watch it. I might do it like that.
Also,
Yeah, I mean, I can also give you like an episode order. It's like, yeah, just skip these.
I think I'll just.
So when you do it, it's fine. But when I do that, I'm an asshole. I get it.
Yeah.
You're not a true fan. You're not a completionist. But here's a skip list.
If you're gonna watch Smallville, just watch it.
Yeah. Fuck you. Do as I say, not what I do.
No, but I think you said there's a certain point where I can stop watching. I'll probably just do that.
It depends. Do you
Yeah.
want to see like the Superman stuff?
I'll just start and see how far I get.
Yeah, that's a good way to go about it.
I'll talk to you about it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a show where if you get to like season 7, you're in so deep. It doesn't seem that daunting to just finish it by that point.
Yeah, probably not.
John and I also like 8 until it gets bad. But there's good stuff in 8.
No, I think both 8, 9, and 10 all have good stuff. It's just the main plot is complete ass.
Yeah.
In order to write Green Arrow out, Clark Kent should have knocked him out and have him arrested for shooting an arrow at Lois. But then he'd have to expose his identity.
Yeah, you're ignoring a lot of context
And
there.
anime is advocating for the murder of Lois Lane.
That seems in character.
But there's another bad episode where, like, it's one of Dave Bautista's early roles as a villain, and he's like the C plot.
No,
Wow.
yeah, and I remember
like, 2
that
scenes
show.
with him.
I remember that episode, and I was really excited because I liked it as a kid. I was like, oh, you know, Batista gets some really cool fight scenes and stuff like this. And I was like hyping it up, and we got there. I was like, why are we spending so much time on this other plot? I was so pissed.
It's one of those things where you have really fond memories of it as a kid, and then when
Yeah.
you watch it again, you're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I felt like a buffoon.
Oh, we're so embarrassed. You must be so embarrassed.
How embarrassing.
But I will say that the 12-hour formats are just so much better.
Oh yeah, that flew by.
It's more digestible.
Says the man that did like 8 hours.
I mean, I did most of it.
No, I was surprised you stayed for the whole thing. And then we watched 2 movies after. It was awesome.
Oh, what'd you guys watch?
Yeah.
He insisted on watching vampires, which I think ended up being a mistake.
Oh.
John
Carpenter movie?
Vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's so boring.
Is that
It's
his
got
last movie?
No.
No,
He
it's
you after that.
Okay.
his last movie now is The Ward from 2010.
Yeah, and before that he did Ghosts of Mars.
That's what I
No,
was
why don't you
thinking
know
of.
all of John Carpenter's movies?
Ghosts of Mars is the Ice Cube one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Vampires has a great opening and a pretty entertaining third act. It is a slog in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, what a shame.
And then
It's
we were
not
like, we need to
terrible, like-
watch. And then we were like, yeah, we need to watch like a good vampire movie to kind of just like get out of this. So we were like, let's watch From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah,
That movie's
a good one.
peak.
this is a great one.
Still good.
Noah's a really big fan of the pussy speech.
Mm.
Uh,
That was his high school graduation speech.
We got hot pussy. We got cold pussy. No, Noah's really just a big fan of the Selma Hayek feet scene.
Mm.
I didn't write the movie. I'm not Tarantino. He's the biggest fan of those things.
Tarantino's fingerprints are all over that movie.
Yeah.
So no, it was funny. So we watched the movie version of that, or the TV show version of that scene to compare, and they also do the foot thing, but it's like for half a second. And you're like, yeah, they didn't want to
really.
like get rid of that completely because it's like probably iconic at this point. Whether it's ironically or not, it's up to you to
It's
decide.
iconic.
Well, I mean, everybody knows. Everybody talks about that scene. Whether it's
Yeah, I guess.
ironically or like they actually think it's good is up to you to decide.
It's iconically ironic.
But you can just like, yeah, we don't want to linger on this.
We're like, yeah, this is the weird fetishy stuff. We don't want to spend so much time on it.
Well, and that
Uh,
show, because that first season, I'd like to cover that show at some point, but it's going to be hard to find. Because Netflix lost the like licensing for it. But that whole first season is just the movie, so it expands a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, so they recreate them. It's just like a remake of the movie.
So season 1 is a remake of the movie, and then season 2 is like what happens next.
Oh, I thought it was like a prequel or something.
No, no.
Kind of. Well, like there's a thing they talk about in the movie that John says you actually see in the show, which is the
Yeah,
bank
so-
robbery.
No, it starts with the bank robbery that the movie just talks about. But by the time you get to the end of the
Okay.
first season, it's just the titty twister
Okay.
climax.
But apparently they keep some characters around who died in the movie, so
Yeah, like Sex
Sex
Machine
Machine
doesn't die.
Good.
And it's Jake Busey.
Oh, it's not Tom Savini.
Sadly, no. He has the best death in that movie. I don't know if you remember Noah, but he has the like he cartoonishly tried to stop himself from changing, and then he sneaks up behind the one guy and attacks.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I gotta watch that again. That's the only time I've seen that was when we watched it.
That's my favorite vampire movie. Anime fan says I felt surprised to learn Smallville get a videotape release. Really? I mean, those seasons aired like just at the
20
beginning
years
of
ago.
DVD. Like they would still have VHS tapes.
Yeah,
And
they were
it-
still making VHS tapes back then.
yeah, it was just for the first 2 episodes though.
No, it's weirder than
Keep
that
going.
because I found the one that was for the first two, and that was like the how it was originally aired or edited, where it's like the two of them was one episode. But then they also had one just for the season 2 premiere.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. How am I still in? Oh,
There's a guy up there.
Uh-oh.
Can you get him?
This poor bastard. It's the guy from that episode of Batman Beyond. He's falling through the walls.
with
Oh, yeah,
gasoline.
he just falls
This is
forever.
hell.
I wonder if you can still walk through that door.
No, it says clear area to continue.
Oh.
This might be a problem.
Well,
Yeah. Have you tried hitting him with the remote control battering yet?
I'd still have to. No, yeah.
with like full power with the remote control battering.
This is one of the best glitches we've gotten.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I need some
Well,
gasoline.
Gasoline. I'm only burning my half.
Oh, this seemed to work.
Almost.
Yeah, but you can't do anything with batarangs. They just stun them.
Oh shoot.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. Come on.
We're doing it.
This is riveting gameplay. Alright, we're gonna have to reload, I guess.
Dang it.
Robert broke it
Next time,
I
don't
did.
launch your enemies up into the ceiling
with gasoline.
This is
with
what happens.
gasoline.
Where the
When we do
fuck
the
am-
Dark Knight commentary, I will point that out.
Yeah, you gotta throw a battering at the thing.
Oh no, and Robert doesn't even know what he's talking about. Everybody, wait a minute.
Oh wait,
Huh?
that's the thing in front of you is what you hit the battering with. But this is so weird.
The green thing?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought I would have already done that.
Yeah, I would have assumed you already did that.
Whee!
Is this game
I
broken?
missed. Ow! You motherfucker!
Actually, anime fan, Sewer King is the next boss. I don't know if you know this because you've never played this game before, but we're actually getting to the Sewer King part. Actually, we encounter his crocodiles first.
John, don't punch them into another plane of existence this time.
Activate the shock gloves.
I will say though, as stupid as the shot gloves are, I'm glad they just override shields.
Yeah, no, I love the shock gloves. It's weird for Batman to have them, but I love them.
Well, and it's even weirder when they just port this over to Arkham City, the Wii U version.
Yeah,
You guys remember how stupid the Armored Edition looks?
he looks so shiny.
Both of them do. Look at the Catwoman one.
The Catwoman one is really funny because, yeah, because she has a completely different costume.
I had that version.
I did too. I tried
Because-
playing it again like a few years ago, and it was really laggy.
Anime fan, I noticed in the video description only John and Nora mentioned. Because I just reused settings, so I think I set this up for the one night that Robert wasn't here, and I wasn't reading what it said, so I'll fix it after the stream.
And Robert wasn't
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
be here, but he did just crash the stream.
Robert
That's
also
true.
loses the credit because he was like 20 minutes late.
That is incorrect.
He was more like 2 minutes late.
That's bullshit. You were both more than 2 minutes late.
No, the new starting time is 7:40.
Wait, I thought you were the late one because you were eating dinner.
I thought I was gonna be late, but then you guys didn't show up until like almost 8 o'clock.
Always
That is
late,
incorrect.
man.
Get the
Careful, the
fuck
Bane.
off me! God damn!
You gotta dodge him. Activate the gloves.
Be the Batman.
Be the Batman. My favorite aspect of Batman is that he punches people rapidly with shock gloves.
Missed opportunity with these games. I wish we got like the crazy 90s action figure variants and just went goofy with the gadgets. Like I want Bat Gyro Batman.
Why?
Because it'd be awesome.
Why?
The whirly bat. What do you mean, why?
Why?
Where's
This
your
is
sense
riveting
of fun?
commentary.
Who?
You are a thief of joy.
That's true.
My tracking device.
He opens doors so dramatically.
Bane is likely in here as well.
It was a heavy handle.
Yeah, he did it like a ninja. Just very silent.
Some of this research is
So,
overcoming his own addiction.
how do you guys feel about all this? The Bane figuring out Batman's identity.
It's somehow better than the comic
It's
version.
better than Nightfall.
Project TN1. Looks like Bane's
I think it's a really stupid and unnecessary subplot.
must be what caused the physiological.
Oh,
Especially
really?
because,
I think it works.
I mean,
well, especially because of how they resolve it, which we'll get to.
the resolution is dumb, Noah. But think about it this way: if you take away Bane knowing who Batman is, what does he have? The answer is nothing.
Well, he's an intimidating, strong guy.
They should have just left it. Like, yeah, he figures it out, but he won't tell because he wants to break Batman. Not reveal. Although, it'd be nice to know how he figured it out. Again, it's better than Nightfall, but they just went, fuck, who cares? He just knows. Also, this is a dilemma for a younger Batman to have to deal with.
Yeah, it's never bothered me. This is unironically my favorite adaptation to Bane outside of comics.
No,
think this
it's
is the
mine
best
too.
Well, the bar is so high, you know.
Yeah. It's mine. This one is mine, and then also Batman and Robin.
This is my second favorite. Batman and Robin is a little better because it doesn't ask me to care.
Fair enough.
I need to get back to the back.
No,
I
I mean, I
like
don't-
this game. I don't think any of this fits with Asylum or City.
Oh, what do you
I
mean?
mean,
Work. But it looks like Bane
So this is supposed to be 5 years before.
side effects this compound.
Is it 5 years?
I don't know
before-
if they ever say.
No, there's something because this is the grand opening of Arkham Asylum at the very end. But it's not very long. There's not a huge time between this and Asylum, or that's supposed to be the idea. But we don't even have a Robin yet, or anything. He
Yeah.
just met Batgirl.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you count the DLC stuff, I mean, Robin is pretty shortly.
Putting those people in danger to get
And I haven't played the DLC to be fair, but we will.
I mean, it's not story stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant the Mr. Freeze DLC.
Yeah, no, that's just set like a week after this, so
Oh.
that doesn't have Robin.
I mean, it's kind of dumb here how he finds out Batman's identity. I don't know if it's much smarter than, oh, I know the Batman. I just know how he is. I know he's that one.
So
In
what I
Nightfall.
like about this more, Noah, is they don't give a reason, so I don't have to think about it.
Well,
Whereas
it's-
Nightfall is like, I know this man. It is him. Like, but how do you
No.
know that?
No, but in this, it's because he on the roof. He says you just ran out of time. And he says that on like the news broadcast earlier.
What?
Yeah, that's what it is. They just showed that in their cutscene.
I just googled it. It says that Origins takes place about 8 years before Asylum. I think that's enough time.
That's enough time for his entire history?
Well, this game covers a lot, and then there's just the stuff that happens in the middle with the other Robins. But
Okay, but in 8
I
years,
think 8 years is plausible.
in 8 years, Nightfall has happened.
Well, but by Nightfall,
Nope.
you mean just he gets his back broken. That's it.
Yeah,
All the Azrael, Jean-Paul Valley stuff, like that doesn't happen in this continuity.
that's true. He's gone through 3 Robins.
Mhm.
Killing
it's-
Joke happens.
I would guess that this is a Dick Grayson just who isn't that Robin for that long before he becomes Nightwing. It's also an older Robin when he gets him in this continuity. Like Dick Grayson is,
But also,
well,
also, because we know this is a Robin, this universe is Robin at the time that Barbara was Batgirl has to be 10.
wait, what? Can you repeat that?
So we know that the Robin his Robin during when he had like Batgirl has to be Tim
Well,
because they're the same age.
Well, Tim's a lot older in City and Night than he is in the comics too, and Barbara's supposed to be like 13 or 14 in this game.
And I understand that, but she would have had to have been Batgirl at the same time as Tim was Robin.
Yeah.
So what
which
did he
be
have Dick
a few
as
years later.
Robin for like a year?
Maybe.
That's dumb.
Oh, okay. I'd say at least a couple years. Also,
I
we
don't
don't
care
even.
enough.
Yeah, like I think 8 years is enough. Like I said, a lot gets covered in just this one game.
But
You're
does
just
it
hung up on the
really?
Robin stuff.
What gets covered? Like he meets the Joker for the first time. Bane figures out his identity. They don't do the breaking of the bat.
Yeah, so like all that happens notable with Bane in those 8 years is he just breaks his back and stuff. That's it.
Okay, did No Man's Land happen?
I don't know. Is No Man's Land referenced?
It's not really referenced.
I don't remember, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't like the idea of Batman's entire history being done in 8 years.
I'm just saying that it's not his entire history.
Firefly!
Yay.
Okay, but when you get to Asylum, most of the big major stuff that you know has already happened.
Well,
So-
a lot of it, but not everything.
And in this, he's just meeting the Joker. So you're telling me that every major Batman story that you know has happened in 8 years.
I mean, I'm
No,
not.
I never said that.
I don't know because I don't know how much of like
Wait.
concrete like Batman stories
Okay.
are referenced in Asylum.
Yeah, Joker shoots and cripples Barbara Gordon and kills Jason Todd. That's it. We know that those two things happened in those 8 years with the Joker.
Okay.
We're not saying that he met the Batman of Zurin R. or that.
Okay, so then this Batman just hasn't done that
That
much in
Batman.
8 years.
No.
Okay, so
He's
it's
full.
either the Batman stories that we know have happened or nothing has
You're talking
happened
about,
for
like-
8 years.
You're talking about like 70 years of comics. We're just saying that some.
I'm not
notable
saying
things
every
happened,
single
not
thing. I'm just
everything.
saying like the
That's what you
notable
said.
storylines. So you're telling me that the
Okay.
notable storylines that we know have not happened in 8 years between these two stories. So
Not
fuck
all of
all
them.
has happened to this Batman.
No,
That's
he's
exactly what Robert's saying, John. That is exactly his point.
He fights Ra's al Ghul at some point
Yeah.
and meets Talia.
No,
Like that happens
I
in the 8
think-
years.
It's basically he's encountered most of his villains, which is yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
could have
he
done that
meets
in 8 years.
Yeah, and he meets a lot of them in this game.
Oh, and he meets a lot of them in Night too, so it clearly not.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
all 75 of his history has happened.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
he,
great. Yeah.
he doesn't meet Man-Bat or Professor Pig until Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean, all of his established rogues gallery is established by Asylum, like, or not established. Sorry, his popular ones. Sorry.
Yeah, and like half of them are set up in this game, and then that's 8 years later. I don't see why it's a problem.
Half of the only like recognizable big name in this game is Joker.
You gotta go through that door. I think.
And Killer Croc, and Bane, and Firefly, and Deadshot.
Okay, I will give you Bane. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't think about Bane. But you're gonna say Firefly and Deadshot are like big name established villains? Deadshot maybe more so for Suicide Squad.
We're just talking about the Arkham series.
Okay, but I'm saying by the time you get to Asylum, Joker, Two-Face, Catwoman,
Yes.
Penguin, who is in this one, Poison Ivy, like all of these big name villains that aren't in this game are established. So what, did he fight them once and then put them away?
No,
Maybe a
there's
couple
8
times?
years. There's 8 years of
8
history.
years.
A lot can happen in 8 years.
Yeah, like
Okay, so
I
then
can
their
believe
big
that.
stories did happen.
some of them.
The ones that Rocksteady and WB Montreal,
Yeah.
decided to put to screen have happened. There's probably a bunch of other stuff. in
I
between.
also don't buy that Arkham Asylum Batman has only been Batman for what is it, the year 2?
Yeah, so he'd be Batman for 9 or 10 years by that point.
Yeah. And he's a really experienced Batman in that story.
Mhm. Well, and okay, here's another comparison. Look at all the history and stuff that happens over the course of the show, The Batman. Most of that takes place over the period of like 2 years.
Did they ever set how long he's been Batman in that?
It's
It starts in his early years.
yeah, and then not that much time passes from season 1 to season 5. So I'm just saying, like,
I don't know, but that's a
animated
little
series,
tricky
we have
because
more-
there's not a concrete timeline there. We have a timeline for these,
yeah, but then you
it's not
get
a
and even
concrete
then,
timeline.
they don't go through 3 Robins in a week.
yeah, but what? Not a week. Like, okay, so Dick Grayson's Robin for a couple years, and then Jason Todd's Robin for like a year dies, and then
Wait,
Tim
tell me-
Drake becomes Robin sometime after that. Jason Todd is not Robin for that long in the comics. He dies
Well, the thing
like
is,
2 years after he's
we
created.
don't have much information too, because we don't know how
Mm-hmm.
long Dick was Robin for.
Mhm.
So it could have been for a couple of years. It could have been for what we don't know what age he started being
I
Robin.
don't know. I think you
Yeah,
ruined
it's a
something with
little
that
older.
relationship if he's Robin for like 2 years. What I hate about the New 52.
I mean, it's worse than the New 52.
Yeah, definitely.
There's only a 3-year difference.
Yeah, but again, there's a lot more history packed into that than in the
Yeah,
Arkham.
no, because with that they are implying that his entire history happened in 5 years. In this, it's not supposed to be his entire
I mean,
history.
I think when you play Arkham Asylum, it's pretty clear that like his entire history has happened.
But what else is referenced besides Bane breaking his back?
We know that Joker shoots and cripples Barbara, and he kills Jason.
We know,
Like, those
yeah.
are 2 things. 2 things that happened within the span of like 2 years in the comics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, you heard it
and
here,
the
folks.
new-
Batman's entire life story happened in 10 years.
You're so stuck on this. You're the only one saying this.
I'm not even. It's worse than the New 52. It doesn't
Mm.
like. There's some
It's
weird
not
stuff
that much of a
about the Arkham-
difference.
Well, Can I talk? There's some
Sorry.
weird stuff in the Arkham timeline, but it's
Yeah.
like not enough to bother me. It's just I suspend my disbelief.
Oh, we
Yeah.
also set up the Riddler in this game, or Enigma.
Yeah, Enigma.
That's not the Riddler. That's Enigma.
But in
Yeah,
the
sorry,
new
no, I didn't
52,
interrupt.
or sorry, no, you can keep.
No, I was done.
Because in the new 52, it's not just Tim Drake Robin. He's also become Red Robin, and now Damian is Robin. Those are a couple things, and apparently the whole Nightfall thing happened, or like I don't. The new 52
Okay.
thing was just a mess.
Okay, so then let me ask you this, because like I
Okay.
said, Tim and Barb have to be around the same age.
Yes.
Yes.
But if he had two Robins before then, so what? Barb just decides one day at like 20 that she wants to be
Oh.
Batgirl.
Just grappled onto that thing. They saw
No. No, in this continuity, Barbara must have been Batgirl when she was a teenager.
But how does that make sense if she's the same age as Tim?
Well, because this is an older Tim in this continuity.
Yeah, which I'm fine with too. I think it's weird that this this super smart kid, like tracks down Batman just because he wants to be
Mhm.
Robin. Like,
I've also never liked Tim and Barbara dating in this continuity. Like, I've never
Me
liked
neither.
that choice.
I mean, I don't like it either. I'm just looking at with what we got.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just an older Tim.
gotta find the guy with the jammer.
Always gotta find the guy with the jammer.
The jammer. Yeah, like I said, there's some weird things in the timeline. Like there's some stuff that doesn't quite make sense, but it's not that big of a problem, I think.
I mean, I think it's a problem if then none of his big stories have really happened. They just got truncated.
That's how it
Well,
always...
I don't see what's wrong with that because they're
Yeah.
they're just doing their own thing. It's just
Yeah,
an
like
adaptation.
if you're going off of just Asylum, you would assume that like all the Nightfall stuff has happened, but then you get to City and we have Azrael, who Batman has never met before. So that's City.
But I mean,
is
you
when
could
they kinda
easily
flesh out
rectify
more.
that. You could easily rectify that just saying Dick became
I'm-
Batman.
Yeah, like they never go into it. There's a lot of unexplained stuff, and I know there's stuff they cover in the tie-in comics that I think Arkham Knight then contradicts. So I don't think the
No,
tie-in
I mean,
comics are as
Rocksteady
canon.
also had a big thing of like, this is our trilogy.
Yes. Yeah, it was weird with Knight where like they did reference stuff from Origins. Like they did bring
Mostly
Firefly
Firefly.
back and
Yeah.
Firefly, Deathstroke, for that stupid tank battle.
Oh yeah, Deathstroke.
So they brought over a couple things, but then they made a big deal about like their trilogy and kind of not counting, Origins. Also,
I-
this game,
I think if you just look at those three games, everything flows pretty well. It gets a little weird when you pull this one in.
yeah. Well, and this also contradicts Asylum, mainly with Harley Quinn stuff. Because in Arkham Asylum,
No,
you get
it's
the Mad
really
Blood
weird to
story.
have that we have Arkham Asylum, like we have Harley Quinn, like at least her origin, before we even have a Robin.
Yeah.
Joker should
So
be on his
that's
own
the
for
big
a
thing.
while before he gets Harley.
That's fair. Also, in the context of this game, it's never bothered me. I like the Dr. Quinzel cameo fine. It'd be worse if she literally becomes Harley Quinn at the end of this game, and she doesn't. We just get a Dr. Quinzel cameo.
Tim looks like an old
Play
man in the
Arkham
game.
Shadow you can play Arkham Shadow to see her further descent into Harley.
Isn't that what we're
Maybe.
playing next?
Yeah, you gotta buy the
Is that
headset.
is that even out?
Oh
yet?
wait, is that? Oh, that's the new one. Sorry, I'm thinking of that port
No,
mobile
Black
handheld. Yeah.
Blackgate. Yeah, and that
the name of the prison. Yeah.
the main thing I know with that game like in terms of canon, is that's supposed to be when Batman first meets Catwoman, and that's set like a year or two after this game.
Oh, good. They can ruin even more of that.
But again, who
Okay.
counts that one as canon?
Well, I haven't played the game. I don't know if it's good or not, but
I mean,
not.
maybe it's just me
it's
being
ruined.
maybe it's just me that, like, if you put something out, I am going to consider it canon. Like, I can ignore it if it's like a sequel.
But
Like, I
like,
can ignore Night in the
we were
terms
just
of
talking
City.
about Rocksteady. Rocksteady were focusing on their trilogy, so they weren't
Mhm.
concerned with other stuff. So if you wanted to, you could easily say that this game isn't canon. I
Yeah.
don't agree, but
Yeah.
that's...
And I wasn't saying Blackgate is good or bad. I'm just saying.
Oh,
in
God
the
damn it.
canon, that's
They
when
were
Batman meets
scanning
Catwoman.
the gargoyle.
Well, the big problem with the Tim design too in City and Night is just the shaved head look. I don't know why they did that.
It's very Unreal Engine 3. I have a feeling
Yeah.
it's because hair is like one of the hardest things to render.
Mhm. Tim also gets a lot more screen time than Nightwing in that one.
Yep.
It's less
Night
distracting.
is
in
also
City
just in
'cause
the challenge maps.
he's in the story a little bit.
No, he's in
He
City.
No, in Night.
No, in Night.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
in City is just challenge.
No, yeah, he is in the story. Well, Night is a little bit different because that's got a more advanced engine to it.
Mhm.
I still think in City, where it's just very Unreal Engine 3, 360 style graphics, for better
Yeah,
or
but
worse.
But Tim also has his hood up the whole time as Robin, so you don't really see his hair. In Night, he always has his hood down,
Yeah.
and that's where you see his shaved head. And it's really distracting.
I actually don't mind him with the hood. I think the hood's fine. It's just the shaved head's
Yeah.
weird.
My only issue with it is just that's what I primarily associate with Damien, so it's weird to see it on Tim.
That's
Fair
fair.
enough.
Are you guys glad that Arkham Batman has now murdered Tim Drake, so it doesn't matter?
Oh, okay.
You know about that?
I forgot about that. That's in Suicide
Well-
Squad.
Yeah, when you get to
Are
the Batcave, you find Robin's like bloody mask.
That's
It's
cool.
okay. They're gonna wreck on it. They're bringing them all back.
They'll bring the Justice League back because they've already set in stone that like it's not really them; it's probably a clone. I don't know how you bring Tim back.
It's probably just a wall of text, something you can just unlock and read. Like, oh, this is what happened to Tim. He's fine. They could easily do that.
Well, and I mean, like Wonder Woman's dead.
They'll bring it
Gasoline.
back.
Gasoline.
No, I don't know if you guys know this, but for some reason, she's the only one to get like an honorable death.
Yeah.
She gets like an epic last stand and then just gets like heat vision through the chest by Superman.
I also
Everyone else, when everyone else dies, it's like, that just happened.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Well, when everyone else dies, they piss on their corpses, their dick sizes.
To be fair, I've heard people complain about that aspect of the game, and that doesn't really bother me. Like, it's a
That's
suicide.
very Suicide Squad-ish. It's
Yeah.
more just. It's twofold. One, I don't trust their intentions with giving Diana a honorable death because there's also that really weird Lex Luthor. You know how games will have like data files and biographies of characters you can read. Wonder Woman's is written by Lex Luthor, and he just spends the entire time thirsting over her. The game has this really weird, like, fetish for her.
Okay.
So it just
It
comes
is
off
what
as
I
mean.
study.
It just comes off mean spirited that like she gets this awesome like last stand, and everyone else is like, "Fuck you."
Also, it's also weird when with Harley, you have this commentary on her outfits from the older games, like this phase she went through that she regrets, but murdering people's fine.
Yeah.
The game is really weird about that stuff.
That's weird. Yeah, I know. I just heard a lot of people get really upset, like, oh, they disrespected the Justice League, and I'm like, the whole game is about killing them.
But we've had this conversation many times. If it's just an Elseworlds game, it's fine.
It's fine.
No, I mean, I
It's a
completely
weird
get why
way.
people are mad, because this is the Arkhamverse. Like, we wanted a Justice League game, instead we got this.
Yeah, if it wasn't connected to the Arkhamverse, I would really have no problem with anything in the game.
Well,
I
we've
just
seen-
don't understand why it has to be Arkhamverse. That's my only issue
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
story.
Because
from
that's
I've
what
seen.
sells.
Well, it did it.
Well, just
Was
just
it worth
make
it?
just make it its own thing, and I don't care if they're
Yeah.
disrespectful to the Justice League. Like, you're playing a game as the villains killing the heroes.
No,
But
like,
it's
I'm
fine.
perfectly fine with that premise, even though it's not really a Suicide Squad premise. And, like, I know this isn't entirely their fault. Like, they couldn't have predicted this. I don't hate the Batman death, but it did leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Untie me, you self-righteous son of a bitch.
Yeah, he just gets shot.
Yeah, I mean, I like Harley's bit there.
Put up the bounty, and now he's behind bars.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
Giving you the rest
But it also helps with that we got Crisis 3, which I'm sure is going to be utter trash. But, like, Kevin Conroy's last bit is awesome.
Mhm.
It's too bad it's mired in the controversy of replacing a voice actor.
God, I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, I don't even.
I don't know why you would release it until you had Hamill to do it. That's the whole point of this.
Did they only re-record with Hamill when they got backlash?
Hey,
Hamill
don't-
was credited.
Yeah, Hamill was credited, but somebody else did the line.
Oh, he was credited to begin with. Okay.
Yeah, it was announced months before it came out that Hamill was getting a cameo as the Joker. And then the movie comes out, and it's clearly not Hamill, but he's credited. And then weeks later, they say, "Oh no, we fixed it. It's Hamill's voice now." They changed the digital version. But if you
Oh.
bought that initial Blu-ray, you have the wrong Joker voice.
See, that's
I don't
just
know
weird.
what happened.
I did have to laugh. I feel bad,
Yeah.
but
It's
I
so
had to
weird.
laugh. There was somebody in the public service like, "Well, gee, I bought the Blu-ray, and now I'm stuck with the old voice."
Yep. It might have been Blue Dragon 5, but yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I wasn't gonna name names, but thanks.
Well, yeah,
we're
but no, I'm just I wasn't
airing
saying
out-
anything mean.
airing out dirty laundry.
No.
No, I don't know. That's not. That doesn't make me mad or anything. That's just very strange. Like, why?
Yeah, like
why would they? Do
No,
that?
it's just bizarre. But like I said, at the very least, it is a good farewell to those two.
yeah. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
consider it canon with BTAS because fuck that. I know
No.
that movie tries to make the DCAU stuff cameos canon, and it's like no, you can't trump my head canon. I'm not counting this, no matter how much you insist I should. This doesn't have Tim. It doesn't have Deanie. Like
I was like, "What do you
it...
mean Tim is in it?" But that's
Bruce.
wrong, Tim.
Because okay, I haven't seen it. This is just through hearsay and discussions with other people. But apparently, because Batman Beyond is in it, and there's some Justice League Unlimited characters in it, and they try to explain how different timelines of the universe are collapsing, and it's like, oh god, it's such a mess. I just don't count it.
It does have my new favorite Batman line.
Which one?
So the Tomorrow versus Batman is arguing
right.
with the Robins for whatever reason. It's like, I was right to leave your counterpart at the orphanage. It's like, what?
Jesus.
No, it's really funny because I don't know anything that's happening in the part 2, Because part one is just a retroactive Justice League origin, since they rushed this whole thing so hard. But like
Yep.
that Batman is teamed up with Terry McGinnis, a Huntress, and a Robin. Maybe two
Yes.
Robins. And every time you come back to him, he's just being a dick to both of them. And Terry's just there to get his ass kicked by tomorrow vs. Batman.
That is Batman's defining characteristic. He is a horrible father.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
you've never read Batman.
It's that line is so funny too. Like, I was right to dump your punk ass off of the orphanage. Where it's like, you know, you could have taken him in and not made him Robin, right? Like, yeah, but no, I dumped you at the orphanage. It was the responsible thing to do.
Well, you know what's even funnier with that whole thing, Robert?
What?
Retro. Oh shit! I'm gonna run out of time. I can't see anything.
I can't see anything
Me
either.
neither.
Retroactively, the only thing we've seen that Batman do is the Long Halloween.
Yes. Yep.
Anime fan says the Blu-ray could become a collector's item for the alternate Joker voice.
I just don't think
know,
anybody
'cause
cares.
I don't know if
I
they're
don't-
reissuing the Blu-ray. I think
I
they
don't-
changed it for the digital version.
Yeah, if they ever, because you know how they re-release stuff like Long Halloween, like both parts together. They'll
Yeah.
probably release all three parts of Crisis together, and then that's where they'll fix.
But
the
will
Joker
they? Like,
voice
is
physically.
this selling? Nobody I know
think
is.
they
I'm
would.
the only person I know that's seen the first two parts, and I thought they were terrible.
People are at least talking about that.
Yeah.
that whole
Keep
thing.
in mind, I'm not saying they're selling well, but most people who watch these or have watched these like for years will usually buy these physically. Like, more of that audience is likely to buy these physically than digitally, I think. Again, that doesn't mean it's selling well, but yeah, they might put all three out together only because they've had the precedent of that. But we'll see. I'm only assuming that because they did that with Long Halloween. And the Death of Superman, Reign of Superman, that was another one where they put both movies out together
That must be the fire door.
after releasing them
Anime
individually.
fan, to be fair, the Long Halloween is one of the defended Batman stories. It's actually great.
I can disarm
In his
fireworks
opinion.
at the north end of the bridge.
I mean, I like it.
Listen,
That's
I'm on
good.
my way to disarm the bombs.
I'm gonna be the outlier. I don't really like it.
I like it a lot. It's got issues. It's certainly, I'm not.
It does.
I guess I'm gonna be the
It has
outlier.
multiple issues.
I
Fire door blocked.
got him.
I need codes.
I don't really like Tim Sale's art.
Oh, I do.
Leave.
It's not my
Just-
favorite, but
just
it's
leave.
cool. I like the atmosphere of that book.
No, this is my goddamn chat.
You can't. You're such a Batman contrarian.
Am I?
You don't like Tim Sale's art. You don't like Batman '89.
Okay, so I guess I should say I don't like Tim Sale's art for Batman. I like I don't mind I don't mind a more gothic take on Batman, but like my preferred Batman art is like Dark Knight Returns or Scott Snyder on New 52.
Well, and
Okay.
Frank Miller's art is very stylized. Not for everyone.
Yeah,
I know
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of
It, just,
people
it doesn't.
think
It
that's
doesn't
style.
bother. It looks different to me than Sale.
Fair enough. I mean, before I ever read it and I saw like images from it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this art. But then when I finally read it, it worked for me.
So the only one of them that I just outright can't stand, like I don't like them, but they're fine. Like I can read that book without being bothered. I hate that Catwoman suit.
Oh, and Long Halloween.
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
glad they
care for
changed
that.
it in the movie.
I just wish they kept it purple. We
No,
never get
purple's
Catwoman.
dumb.
Why do you hate purple? What is it with you and purple?
I love purple.
He is a cat burglar. Why would she wear purple?
because
Why
it's a
would
comic
Batman
book.
wear blue?
Yeah.
I mean, blue's also not my favorite Batman look.
Why would
And-
Robin wear red and green and yellow?
Because he's a target for.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be the
He's
one
the
everyone's
decoy.
paying attention to while Batman is.
All the criminals can shoot my son while I go off.
I mean, I'm pretty
Do
sure
this.
there's an issue where they like confirm that like everyone's attention is supposed to be on him while Batman is off is like in the shadows picking them off.
There's got to be a way to
Also-
open that door, right?
I don't remember what you're supposed to do here.
There's a big door at the end of the room that's supposed to open, I think. Like Alfred's supposed to open it for you, but maybe we should have been paying attention to the dialogue.
Joker. Okay, but Anime fan says Joker wears purple. Yes, but he also doesn't hide in the shadows.
I need to wait for
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple's a dark color.
In the meantime, they're still.
I love
Oh,
purple.
please. Purple stands out.
In the dark.
That
Batman
Catwoman
wears-
purple
like,
suit
I-
is.
You're the one who's always saying, it's stylized, it's comic books, it doesn't have to make sense.
I don't know.
I don't
There's
know why
some
this
things that
was.
need to make. I don't know. There's some things that make sense that don't need to make sense. There's some things that I need to make sense. I also just don't like the color purple. Like,
Apparently.
You don't like the film The Color Purple either.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I don't even know what that's about.
It was just
Wow.
remade.
I heard about that. I'm judging from the way Robert's making disgruntled noises that it's some big important film.
Codes for this door. In the meantime,
It's not that important.
Not really. But it was acclaimed at the time.
Yeah. It's okay.
I heard the remake was good, it just didn't do well at the box office.
Anime fan says Cap loves purple. I know. I don't know. I just when I think of Batman, I don't think of fucking purple.
That sounds like a you problem.
You mean
but
Catwoman?
Okay.
Either of them. Because I got a lot of shit for the purple gloves, which I think looks stupid.
Which are great. Also,
Purple gloves, supremacy.
I also like purple Batgirl sometimes.
I don't know.
Spencer.
That I've never seen a purple Batgirl suit that looks good.
What's
Even
wrong
the
with Purple
Batman?
Batgirl?
Not my favorite one.
I like the Batman costume. Oh my god.
It's falling apart.
I much prefer Batgirl to be in like black and gold.
I like that look too. Batman is only alive.
Is that usually what Cassandra Cain wears?
I mean, that's what all of them wear.
Yeah, Batgirl
Oh,
has
okay.
the black and yellow look for a while. My least favorite Batgirl look is just whenever she's in the blue and gray. When it
Yeah.
just doesn't have as much of a distinct personality to it.
I don't like her
Um.
costume, her first costume in the animated series.
But
Yeah, it's
Cassandra
not
Cain
my
favorite
is.
design.
I think Cassandra Cain is the only one that consistently wears black and gold. But even then, with
Yeah.
her, it's more so just black. The only gold really is like around the. I think is it around
The
the
emblem.
eyes and the emblem.
No,
But
it's
even
just
then, the emblem,
it's like
the emblem is just a line.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's mostly black.
Ewan
I
Pig
gotta
looked great in
read-
the purple Batgirl suit. I mean,
That
no-
Batgirl suit's great.
no comment.
I gotta read more Cassandra Cain Batgirl stuff. I haven't read that.
Me too.
I do too, because I all I've read is the Tinian run. But it was great. I like Cassandra Cain a lot.
Anyway, we were talking about the different art styles earlier, though. What's interesting with Dark Knight Returns is like when you go from chapter 1 to chapter 4, it like becomes more what you think of as Frank Miller as it goes. Like if you go back to like chapter 1 and chapter 4 look very different. 4 when you get to the end, it looks much more of what you think of as Frank Miller's style. Even
did
in
they
just that
see
one
you?
book. I don't know.
How did they?
But I mean, like my favorite Batman artist might be Brian Bolin in Killing Joke.
Oh,
He's
fair
really
enough.
good.
Because it's, I mean, like I love Neil Adams, and it's very like that very classic Batman, but just so detailed.
My only issue with that is I don't like that bat suit.
Oh, I love the suit.
It's mostly the symbol. The symbol is too small.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about this before. The weird thing with the symbol is in the original coloring, it's the yellow oval version, and then when it's recolored, they get rid of the yellow oval and it's just the symbol. But that's why it's smaller. So I don't know why they changed that. So yeah,
I should
that's a
get that
fair point.
absolute killing joke that has both.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It's the only absolute version I can find so far that's actually worth the money.
And affordable.
It's not-
It's a lot cheaper than some of the other ones.
Well,
It's not
because
just
Noah and I were
12
looking at
issues
them,
of a series for,
and the others were like,
$100.
"Yeah, it's like, oh, it's $100, but it only comes with the actual book, no extras."
Yeah. The one we were looking at was Watchmen because I have the deluxe edition, which has got like a bunch of extra stuff in it, and I guess the
Oh, cool.
absolute edition just has. It's more expensive, but it's just the 12 issues.
Anything?
Yeah.
Does John not want Thanos to be purple? No, I only the only time I care is with Batman and Batman related characters because it looks dumb.
According to you.
I love
I
it
mean-
when comics look dumb.
I can only speak for myself.
That's just the thing, is comics are dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hot
but
take,
we also can have dumb comics with better designs.
It's just your hang up with the color purple. We don't get it.
How many
John's
ninjas
least
wear
favorite
purple?
John's least
The
favorite
Foot
part.
Clan. Wait, whoa. Like, the Foot Clan, dude.
What?
You just
Huh?
said what ninjas wear purple. The Foot Clan.
In what?
The 80s Turtles cartoon.
Goth.
Am I wrong?
Oh no, I haven't seen that show. You know what we've done. You know what we've done since then. What are they? Shut up and let me. What do they wear now, Robert?
Dark coloring sometimes.
So not purple,
Okay.
right? So why is that your point from 40 years ago?
Well, why does the time frame have to matter?
We're in modern times. Like
I
now,
think we should. I think
Oh.
I think we should normalize putting goofier, comic-y looking costumes in
I agree.
mainstream movies. We should, because we're so scared to go more comic booky in mainstream movies.
Mhm.
I think the DCU is going to push that more.
Does
long as
Donatello's purple mask bother you?
it is the worst one.
Whoa! I'm not a Turtles fan. I don't really care. John's
I
least
also
favorite
like how
part
you
of-
had a built-in answer better than the Foot Clan from 40 years ago, but you went to the animated series.
You mean like the most iconic version of the Ninja Turtles and why they're a global phenomenon? I don't.
Yeah. John's least favorite part of the SpongeBob movie is when Patrick says, "Oh, I love being purple."
I love being purple. Also, you were complaining about Catwoman's costume in a 30-year-old comic. I don't get your point.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not complaining that she has it then. I'm saying we shouldn't bring it back now.
Well,
I'd
I like
to see it come
the
back.
I like the '90s Catwoman purple costume a lot. Just not the long Halloween version. That's one of my least favorites. It's just the mask.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I'm shocked she's not in Nightfall.
Yeah,
I think she'll show up later, probably.
She might. Is her? I think her solo series may have started by that point. Because Catwoman gets a solo series before Nightwing.
Actually, you know what? And I don't think we're gonna be reading it in the collections that we have, but I do think there are some Catwoman issues that cross over with Nightfall.
Probably that would make sense.
I want to say there are.
It's crazy.
What color do you not like seeing in costumes, listeners? Comment now.
Let's- I don't think we see hot pink enough.
You
Could
don't
use
watch
some more
enough
hot
Power
pink.
Rangers.
That's true.
Nor do I.
We're gonna start a Power Rangers channel right now.
No.
Yeah. Well, come on, you like
No.
silly comic booky stuff.
I just didn't grow up with Power Rangers. I don't know.
You can
Yeah,
start.
I don't know. I think it's too late for me.
No, I mean you want silly comic book stuff that's not afraid to be stupid.
I do. Yeah, but it's with the stuff I care about.
You gotta branch out.
Do you guys like that the villains take credit in these death cutscenes for when their henchmen take you out?
Yeah.
That's
Kind of messed up.
That's classic villain stuff.
These villains are being
It's
real
kinda
Bob
rude.
Kanes right now.
I mean, is Bob Kane not the biggest Batman villain?
He is really Batman's greatest villain.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Whoa! Why did the bars go back up?
I ask myself that every day.
Well, I mean, I've said for months now you need to be locked away.
I agree.
Whoa!
But the graphics are really tripping out on this one.
The game is breaking in front of us.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Am I going backwards?
By the way, guys, I've been reading Hellboy
Maybe.
recently.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we need to do some of that soon.
It's really cool so far. I just got finished reading the Wake the Devil arc. It's
Oh.
pretty cool so far.
Do you like it
For-
now more than when that first arc was burned?
Yeah, because that first arc, it gets pretty, like... It's, like, feels the need to over-explain a lot. There's a lot of dialogue and stuff, but...
You-
So,
You can see a lot of the 04 movie in that first arc too.
yeah, a little bit. I gotta watch
are
that again,
you?
too.
So are you just skipping over the short stories, or are you like saving those for later?
I'm reading it in the omnibus, so I've already read, like, some of the short stories in between.
Oh, okay.
the-
Yeah. So are you reading
yeah.
it digitally?
No, I've got a physical version.
Yeah.
So-
For anyone, so are you buying the physical omnibus? They're in like 4 volumes, right?
I think so, yeah. I only got the first one for now, but I'm almost
Okay.
done with it.
Well, for anyone curious, this might bum you out. Currently on Amazon for like $55, you can get all 4 in a slipcase.
Ooh.
And it looks, and I'm like really tempted to impulse buy it, but I don't know if I can justify it right now. But it looks
yeah,
really nice.
I can't.
You should,
justify
so
that.
we can start reviewing Heckboy.
We can start reviewing
I'd be down.
Hellboy again. Yeah.
Yeah, I just rewatched the first Hellboy movie, and I still need to watch Hellboy 2.
You really
Have you ever
don't.
seen Hellboy 2?
No, it's one I missed. I'll probably watch it this
Wow.
weekend.
You really
I love
don't.
Hellboy 2.
Spoiler
You
alert!
really-
It sucks.
It does, don't listen to John. Okay, that's the thing. Hellboy 2 it's nothing like the comics, but it's great. It's a great movie.
It's not.
A lot of people like it.
Yeah, a lot of people also like boring movies.
I don't know how you would ever be bored by that movie, but nah, it's way more Del Toro than the first
Yeah,
one.
well, like
which is
that's
I-
what
I dug
Austin
about that.
says. Like Austin
Mhm.
says, he likes the second one more
Whoa,
because it's just
Whoa, what is happening?
where?
Batman's in the Matrix. That plot twist is coming up.
What the fuck?
Oh
What the hell?
no!
No.
Now where the fuck am I?
We're trapped in the buggy maze.
I have
But yeah,
never ran into this problem in all the times I've played this on PC.
We're in Riddler's virtual reality from that Batman episode.
Oh,
That's
the VR episode.
Everyone's favorite.
The one that predicted VR, yeah. I love that Riddler at the end of that episode gets trapped in like a virtual hellscape. And then the next time you see him, they don't even address that, like how he got out.
He's fine.
Yeah, his brain got fried, but he's fine.
Yeah, no, he looks brain dead, but he's fine.
He just feels like a fried egg.
Yeah.
Anybody else feel like a fried egg? But yeah, no, I'm excited for the new Hellboy movie. I haven't watched any of the trailers, but
I wish I could say I'm excited, but I am curious.
The second trailer is better. The first trailer was real rough.
It
still looks cheap.
It still looks like it was made for $1.
It does. But the second trailer's better. Like, it's going for more of a horror movie vibe, you know? It's not a big spectacle, which I think is fine.
Well, that's fine, but Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Alright, I'm restarting the game.
sorry, folks.
Technical difficulty.
But no, I'd like to maybe instead of movie reviews, we can do some Hellboy reviews in the near future.
Yeah, we also Noah, do you still need to read that Dracula comic?
Yeah, I still gotta get that. But I don't know. When are we reviewing that?
Right now.
Well, we can save. I was just gonna say that it's something John and I can try to review this week, but like if you want us to wait, we can.
No, I can do. I thought we were doing something else this week.
Well, John wants to do a lot of stuff this week, so I'm just spitballing ideas here.
Oh, yeah, but I thought for our Friday thing we already had.
Friday we're doing
Saw.
Saw.
Yeah. Friday Saw.
Okay.
No, it's your favorite movie. How could you forget?
Saw's my favorite movie.
It's the only one you've actually watched.
Sure.
The only Saw I've watched.
It's the only movie that you've watched.
I've seen every Saw movie except for X.
We're really bad at consuming bits.
Yeah, it's not the first rule of improv is not yes and, it's yes no. But anyway, no, I mean, how long is the Dracula comic?
It's just 4 issues, and it's
I can
not
get
very
that done.
narrative driven or
But
dialogue
I still read
driven.
it.
Yeah. So whenever you want to review that, I can get that done in time.
I mean, we could also wait till, like closer to Halloween. Like, again, I'm just spitballing ideas.
Why don't we
Whatever
do that?
you want to do.
Why don't we do that when Nosferatu comes out?
Okay.
That's not a bad idea.
It'll be in December.
So we're gonna have a lot of. God damn it! What the hell is happening?
You got to go through that door fast because the bars go down and then they immediately come back
That's
up.
not the problem.
No, that is the problem because you keep bumping into them. The game is also buggy, but I think that's besides the point. So, what? Yeah. Is the electric thing there? Oh no, that's a different door. I think you
Oh.
gotta go the other way.
I want to see something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's already been done. Robert, are you excited for our Lost World commentary?
Yeah, I'm down to do that. I was thinking
Oh.
Tuesday or whenever.
Yeah, Tuesday's fine. Noah, we're gonna make Noah watch it.
We're doing Lost World Tuesday.
You're gonna do it by
Well,
yourself.
no, I
Noah.
mean, you don't have to like, you don't have to join us for that.
No, but Noah, if you want, we can do something else before that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna watch the movies that we have to review for our decades of horror
Okay.
thing coming up in October. So
Okay.
I don't know whatever you want to review any of those. Just I still need to watch all of them.
Robert still hasn't picked his fucking movies.
Oh, Robert.
Anime fan, is the Lost World
Exciting.
commentary going to be on your horror channel? It is.
Open the door as soon as they go down. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's like legitimately broken.
Can we even continue?
We might be boned here.
One of you look up the train station and see if there's any like glitches.
You on that, Noah, or do you want me to?
I guess I'll do it. Hold on. Let's see. Batman.
I still gotta pick my movie for commentary or for review.
So, like, do we have a date when we're starting that, or?
So the idea was to film some of the reviews in it ahead of time because we just have so many to do. But it will officially kick off on October 1st.
Okay, I got time.
Well,
It's
but
like a
we're
month.
recording the reviews this week.
Are we?
Yes. Yeah, it's the doors are going up the minute I.
I'm getting stuck on train station after Firefly. That's not what's happening.
One second, chat. I'm gonna put us in a BRB screen.
Okay, this glitch seems to be a common thing.
It is? Because I was Googling it and I'm not seeing anything. What did you find?
Unfortunately, the only things I'm seeing so far are just restart the game.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm looking at something from Steam community.
John says he'll be right back.
The problem is, I'm seeing. I just googled Arkham Origins Firefly Bridge glitch, and unfortunately, I'm seeing a few different things. So I don't
I'm
know.
looking specifically for the walking through the door thing.
Yeah.
Because I saw some results that was like, oh, I'm having a glitch after the Firefly fight, and that's not what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have no idea. We might have to restart the whole game.
It just seems to be a really glitchy area.
Well, it's a really buggy game, too, because WB refuses to fix it in any way.
Hmm.
So,
So there's a door he can't get through. That's what we're stuck on.
yeah, there's a door. It's a door that you have to open by using the shock gloves, and that lowers these bars. And then, as soon as he tries to go through it, the bars raise back up, and then he's like sent into this nothing world. He falls through the map.
Yeah, it says there's one glitch about like the bridge disappearing when Firefly's fighting you, but we're not.
Yeah, not finding anything about that. The door.
I'm verifying the in-game files to see if that fixes anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna be pissed if this is the one we can't finish because I'm not starting over.
Yeah, or
Yeah, you don't have to.
yeah, we might have to just give this a break and then get back to it
Yeah.
like down the road
Yeah.
because we are pretty far into it.
We can start Blackgate.
That's true.
Oh no, we still have to finish
No, you
Dark
can't
Tomorrow.
say that.
We do need to finish Dark.
We have to finish Dark Tomorrow, John. That game's
No,
not
no,
as
no.
buggy.
No. Wait.
That game's not as buggy as this.
Okay. Do you want to just give this one more shot?
I'm verifying the files.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's weird is we found like there are a lot of glitches on that bridge in this section. We just couldn't find one on that specific thing with the door. But it's apparently a very glitchy section of the game.
Well, what's wild is I have never ran into a single glitch in this game until now.
Yeah, and earlier we had that guy who was stuck in the wall.
Yeah.
Um,
Makes me think maybe there's something missing.
because there's a lot of glitches about like the bridge disappearing and people falling through, and you just kind of got to finagle it and grapple up. Kind of have to break the game to get through it, but not anything on what was specifically giving you a hang up.
Mm-hmm. 16 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. I wonder if that was the problem. With gasoline.
Gasoline.
Yeah, just pour some gasoline all over your monitor. That'll do the trick.
I'm a guy of simple tastes. I love gasoline.
Come on.
You guys need to infect the Arkham subreddit with your gasoline fixation.
That's we need to make like an r/Nolan memes. That probably already exists.
I'm sure it does, but
Make that a meme on Nolan trilogy memes.
There was a thing I don't know if you could find these anymore, but when I remember this like trend years ago when people would take like clips from different movies and just play the audio over of the you don't know who he is, all he had in his pockets from knives and lint. And
Yeah.
like I think someone did that in like the first Sonic trailer. Like just stuff like that.
That's great. There's nothing
So
in his
just
pockets but knives and lint.
Gasoline.
Pikachu.
We're back.
We're back, baby. 41%. 25%.
Let's try that again.
You must try.
Try, Noah. Try.
I don't get that reference.
Oh.
I've only heard you and Cap say it on stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The other thing I wouldn't stop doing for a while is I kept making Magnavolt jokes.
What's that?
So that's the
That's so
commercial at the beginning of RoboCop 2. Remember the one with the car thief? And they
With
got
John
that like
Glover,
yeah, because he's Lionel Luthor.
Yeah.
He's trying to sell everyone Magnavolt.
It's a great scene.
Noah, have you seen RoboCop 2? God damn it!
Once.
All right, I'm gonna try one more thing.
Okay.
Somebody
with
save
us.
me.
Somebody say.
How do
We're
you
gonna
know
have
that
a
song? You haven't
we're
watched
gonna
the
have a
What do you mean?
Noah karaoke night.
show. Yay.
So I can terribly sing to the microphone.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a karaoke night?
Somebody say.
No, do Somebody Save Me as Bob Dylan.
Somebody save me.
Do it as
There you
Ringo.
Somebody save me.
That's not how he sings.
I can't do Ringo's singing voice. Oh, the octopus's garden.
With gasoline.
With gasoline.
Yeah. Now, do it as Ozzy Osbourne, but as his talking voice, not his singing voice.
That's just gonna
'Cause
sound like my
those are-
Ringo.
those are two very distinctly different things.
I'm gonna try to distinguish it. Somebody say no. That just sounds like my Ringo. Somebody save me.
It's not a bad impression.
No?
They did this in the previous Austin Powers movie. Anyway, it's me singing karaoke in different voices.
You can only get that here.
Yeah, this is the type of content that happens when the game doesn't work. Everybody.
This is your only form of hellish entertainment.
Oh, yeah. This is Jeremy. Anime fan says, I wish there was a Batman version of Superman 64. It's called
Oh,
Batman Dark
God.
Tomorrow.
It's Dark Tomorrow.
Yeah, basically.
No. Wait.
Also, not dissimilar like production issues. They both start as passion projects that get rushed and screwed over by executives.
I don't know enough about the production of Superman 64. I just know it's the one where he flies through rings.
Yeah, it's. I wish I had more of this fresh in my memory now. They had to go through so much nonsense. Like most of the development time and money was spent on just like arguing with WD or negotiating like you can do this, you can't do this, you can do this, you can't. Like, that's
wow.
what most of the production time was spent on. Like, it's such a compromised game from what they wanted to do.
That sucks for them.
Yeah,
Isn't-
well, because again, I could have some things mixed up, but WB was like really bitter because that gaming company got the Superman license, and then WB was like angry that they were like, but that was at the time when WB wasn't doing anything with Superman, and then they were
Yeah.
angry about it and just made these people's lives a living hell because they just didn't want these people making a Superman game, and if they just let them make it, it might have been decent.
WB continuing to be a shitty company to this day.
So yeah, they basically sabotaged their own game because they were like bitter that this company was making a Superman game.
Wow.
So
Isn't that a tie-in with the animated series? Superman
yes,
64?
I don't remember if it starts that way or if that becomes a mandate thing. But then there's stuff like, well, Superman can't like smash stuff, or Superman can't fly around because that's putting people in danger. So the compromise is, okay, well, what if Superman's like in a virtual reality, and that's why the plot of that game happened. Like that's the whole game. It's just a series of compromises. Like, all right, so okay, now what? Well, you can't do this, or no, you have to do this. Like, it's just nonsense, just pure insanity.
I guess I should look into the production history of that game because I didn't know a lot of that.
I know what we have to do this week. We have to do Noah's blind reaction to Terrifier 2.
Oh.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's count how many things, because the Terrifier 2 reaction...
Now he brings this up because he doesn't want to watch Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 2, Saw 1. We're at least going to review Austin's movie and my movie. So that's 4 things. You guys want to do Lost World?
Yeah, we're doing Lost World on Tuesday. I mean,
Noah, you can get out of it.
Noah, if you're unless you wanted me, all of us on it. I was gonna say, like, maybe you two could just review your movie on tomorrow, but I don't know.
Robert, okay, so I mean, I'm fine if it's just like 2 of us. Robert, do you mind starting a little bit later tomorrow, Tuesday for Lost World?
Yeah, we can start later.
Okay, so Noah, we can do that. Oh wait, you're watching that movie Tuesday. I don't know. Maybe we won't get to it, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. I'm not able to do anything tomorrow night too. I can't do anything tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay. You bastard.
I'm sorry.
You should be. Doubting your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
Do you want to do a commentary on that sometime?
I do, actually, because Robert hasn't seen it.
That's true.
He has not seen Sparkle Motion.
Yeah, and John, we didn't specify times yet, but I was planning on doing like a later stream on Tuesday for that Lost World commentary.
Okay.
But later is better.
You guys probably don't want me there anyway because I'd just be bitching the whole time.
No,
you don't have to do it.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking we could do that before, but I forgot you have to watch Rodan.
So, do you want to just not do Alien Isolation this week? Because that'll make things a lot easier to fit other stuff in.
Yeah, we can.
Well, I'm not gonna be. You guys can do something without me on Thursday because I won't be around.
Okay.
What if we do Stranger Things then, Robert? Because that would just be us.
That's not a bad idea. It just can't be the whole season. We'll do like half of it.
No. No.
John, if you want to do a review on Wednesday, I think I'll be able to have watched one of the movies by then.
Okay, what was your movies again?
Don't Look Now was my review. I don't remember what I picked for my commentary.
So the way I figure it, even if we only do, because there's only going to be 4 decades. even if we only do 2 now,
Yeah.
then we can still do the other 2 in October and be good for time. It's just we have 4 reviews to do in only 2 weeks in October that we filmed for Haven of Horror.
Well, and I
Okay.
know that Noah's gonna only be available for one thing on Friday, but like, you know, we can do, like you and me, John, like we can do something else after the Saw commentary
Yeah, I'm cool
on
with
Friday.
that. Well, why don't we
You just
do?
Saw 2 commentary.
Yeah.
I'm
Well then,
just
Robert,
kidding.
if you're insistent on splitting up the season, pussy, no.
Whoa.
Then we could always do part 1 on Thursday and part 2 on Friday.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Let's see if this works. Go, go, go.
Oh, I thought it worked. And you can't just walk around into the.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Open the door.
It won't let me.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, there it goes.
Whoa!
We did it.
No,
Okay,
we didn't.
progress.
The game is still broken. Oh no.
Just go that way.
No.
And you can't grapple anything.
Someone had to have experienced this glitch before.
Yeah, this is. Noah, do you want to look up a walkthrough and see where exactly he's supposed to go?
Yeah. 1 second.
Like once you get through that door, what are you supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to go right, I think, but let me just see.
What?
Where do you come from?
Oh God.
Well, this is interesting. This is very disconcerting.
Well,
Yeah. No, you're alive. Run to freedom. It
type
was worth a
in
shot.
no. Type in bridge disappearing Arkham.
Yeah, I think I'm on a video right now. I think I almost found it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we might actually be good.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, because it started me on the other side. I think I might have
cool.
just ruined it.
Oh.
Let's see.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I think we did it.
All right, now we gotta start the
Oh,
recording.
you
back
got
up.
it?
Yeah, I think we finally forced it to fix itself. Some gasoline.
That's all we needed.
That's gonna be John's Rosebud in like 50 years.
Gasoline.
And feel like, what did he mean?
Some Heath Ledger Joker quote that no one quotes except for three
these
people.
Degenerates.
No, because that started just with me and Austin. I guess John's caught on to it now.
Yeah, I don't even know why. I started saying it in the Smallville videos.
I'm sorry. I've rotted your brain.
Is this payback for the yeah?
Yeah. Well, there you go. We've exchanged things to say.
Yeah, we're gonna start our wrestling podcast now.
That's not what I said.
I think it is.
That's not what I said.
Noah, you're a TNG fan, right?
No.
Yes.
You know that you know that episode when Picard has to like communicate with that alien who only speaks in metaphor?
Dharma.
We are really close to getting to that point as a society, except we speak through memes.
Oh my
But
god.
we're really close to getting there.
That is a really funny idea for a video. It's probably already been made, but
I'm sure it has, but
yeah,
it's
like-
a worthy comparison.
I'm just thinking of like clips from that episode, but instead of like the stuff that he says, like Darmok, and yeah, it's like Gen Z, Gen Alpha speak.
I mean, we already
Totally.
see. Yeah, I mean, there's videos at least on TikTok where I don't know if it's like AI or whatever, but they just redub TV scenes with that speak.
Someone has to have made that. I'm gonna have to see if someone.
I think I've sent you one before, Noah, but there's like videos of Breaking Bad where it's Walt just speaking in Gen Z slang.
Oh yeah, I've
But-
seen those.
I don't
Well, and
understand
that's-
any of it, but it was a video.
Well, and we're talking about memes specifically, not just slang. Like
I mean-
gasoline.
Is that a meme though?
That's also slang.
What is gasoline is slang for?
Wait, no, gasoline is not a slang.
Yeah, that's more in the meme category.
But is it a meme when it's only for like 3 people?
It's a meme
In progress. I'm sure that's a
for
GIF.
us.
There's no way that's not a GIF. This was shared around.
Whoa!
Oh wait, what'd I miss?
Dude went flying.
I was too busy looking for an edit of Darmok with Gen
He's-
Alpha slang.
He's flying on rooftops. Oh my god.
Tops. You just launched that guy into space.
Yeah, he's still going.
Oh my god.
I do like this Firefly.
Yeah.
Joker's behind bars. There's no more pride.
This is a good Firefly.
Can make you surrender.
And a good boss fight.
I think maybe my favorite Firefly now is the Batgirl Year 1 Firefly, but this is maybe my second favorite.
That's a good
It's
one.
really good in year 1. Well, and it's just weird, like I see him now as a Batgirl villain more than a Batman villain.
They were definitely positioning him that way. We almost got that with the movie.
Yeah,
Brendan
I'm
Fraser.
I'm sad that we'll never see that.
I like
As-
the Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, Michael
Im-
Keaton
im-
isn't sad.
Yeah. It would have been interesting, at least.
I just don't buy the narrative that this would have tanked the Batman brand. Warner Brothers would have never recovered. Like, that's all bullshit.
That is
No, I mean we live in
bullshit.
a post Batman Returns world. You can come back from anything.
It's funny how you went back to a movie that's like 30 years old.
Those directors also made stuff that people love.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I doubt
What
it
did
would've
they
been that
make?
bad.
the last two Bad Boys movies
And Miss
Oh
Marvel.
yeah.
that were both
Miss-
hits.
Miss
I
Marvel
haven't
was
seen
one
any of the Bad
more-
Boys.
That was one of the more liked Disney Plus shows.
It's pretty good. Till it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's seen that new Bad Boys movie. It is in the top 10 of highest grossing movies of the year.
Oh, weird. You gotta rapid fire them, John.
Yeah, I mean, it
Um,
made $400 million on a $100 million budget. It was a solid hit.
Weirdly enough, I haven't seen the new Bad Boys movies, but I don't love the first two movies. I kind of dislike them, but I'm not that interested in seeing the new movies. Just
Of course you
weirdly enough,
dislike them.
because they're not directed by Michael Bay. I don't like his style, but he at least has a distinctive style.
Does he though? Like, I don't know.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Explosions isn't a style.
It's not just explosions. It's like how he films stuff and like the where
Yeah.
he puts
No.
the camera.
Yeah, the way he frames people.
The like color grading of his movies.
He doesn't
Oh,
just
so-
do explosions. He
the
puts
gross
fireworks
color.
explosions.
It's not like my favorite
I
style.
love that Rock knows, like, I don't like Michael Bay, and then he's like,
something.
Michael Bay is actually good.
I'm not saying
not
he's
what he
actually good. I'm saying he is a director with a style.
I think you actually said he's your favorite director.
I said I don't like it.
No,
I don't
you're
like
like,
his
I don't like
movies.
it. I love it.
See, his the first two Bad Boys movies are probably some of my favorite. Like, yeah, my two favorite Michael Bay
I know
movies
it. They're
that
your
I've
favorite
seen.
movies.
They're my two favorite Michael Bay movies.
All
But,
I'm hearing is they're your two favorite movies. I don't know. Why
But
you
they're
keep,
still terrible.
I don't know why you keep repeating this.
Have you only seen the Transformers movies, John?
No, I've seen his teenage. I've seen his. Oh wait, he didn't direct those.
I
Sorry.
didn't direct that.
I've seen more than just his
Have you seen
Transformers
The Rock?
movies.
The Rock's
Oh.
pretty good.
A long time ago. Hold
I've
on,
not
what
seen The
Michael
Rock.
Bay movies have I seen?
I mean, the best thing about The Rock is just the cast. I mean, you get Nicolas Cage, Ed Harris, Sean Connery. Like, the cast, Michael Bean's in it.
Yeah, I
the
gotta-
cast
I gotta
really
see
makes
The
that
Rock.
movie.
Did you know
Well,
that The Rock?
I guess I haven't seen a lot of his directed movies. It's just I've seen a lot of movies like with his name on it.
Yeah, stuff he's produced.
What were you saying, Noah?
Did you guys know that The Rock and Armageddon are both on the Criterion Collection?
That's amazing.
They
It
belong
is
there.
amazing. Do they? Do they?
I mean, Criterion, like, people say that it's like a bar of quality, but really all they said was they're preserving important films. I would say at least The Rock is important.
Is The Rock
Yeah, it's significant.
important? Why is it
It's-
significant?
It's Sean Connery in one of his last great movies.
Is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen significant?
Okay, but to be fair, like The Rock and Armageddon are also two really big movies from their time, and some of the first movies by whether you like him or not, a big name director.
No, that's true.
It's not about quality.
It should be about quality too.
Oh, so you're saying that only good movies deserve physical media releases?
I'm talking about Criterion specifically. Yes, John, I'm
Rock's
saying
good.
every bad movie should be locked in a vault.
I'm gonna defend Criterion in this one. I like that they can branch out a little with the types of movies.
No, I mean they.
Shall we look at the
they do
Criterion
branch out.
collection and see what other bad movies are on there?
they do branch out plenty. It's just those seem
They've
like
got a
weird
lot of good ones.
choices. Like, would you
Okay,
put like Transformers in the Criterion?
no.
Yeah.
Here's the thing they avoid. They often avoid franchises. The Rock doesn't have a bunch of sequels. It is just a standalone movie, so that's easier for them to justify, I'm sure, than some other movies. Which sounds weird, and they're not always consistent. But like when they finally got to do a Pixar movie, I don't think it's a coincidence. Like, I think that was a factor in them choosing that. Right, because it's like purely a standalone movie. Like, if Criterion did Toy Story, it's like, okay, do we do just the first one? Do we do the first three? Do we all four? Let's just do Wall-E. It's less of a headache.
So
No, I didn't know you were such a physical media snob.
I'm really not.
Yeah, you're just like, only good movies deserve physical media releases.
That is, you're putting words in my mouth. But what happens when they make a sequel to Wall-E? Inevitably, are they going to retract the Criterion releases?
Yes.
No, I don't think that.
I hope so.
Well, and again, also to kind of counter my argument, they have done a Criterion on Silence of the Lambs, which I have, and does have sequels.
Yeah.
It does, but that first movie is also very separate from the others and held in much higher regard. So that's also a controversial choice.
They also did the first RoboCop and an entire era of Godzilla.
They did RoboCop?
Yeah.
Way back in the day?
Yeah. There's an old, like on Laserdisc, and then when they started doing DVDs, I think there's a special edition DVD of RoboCop.
Anime fan, I know those aren't all movies that might appeal to you, but they're great releases. They load those.
Why are you not a fan of the... Oh, hold on. Why are you not a big fan of the concept of Criterion?
And as we discussed, like, there is a lot of variety. Like,
Preserving cinema.
I mean, Criterion's not even the best of the boutique labels.
No,
but it's a good one.
They're like, they paved the way for a lot of the other ones.
Yeah.
They like.
I mean, I'm not saying
Criterion,
they didn't, but like they've been surpassed.
That's fair. You can think that. I'm just saying, like, they're very important. They
I'm not saying they're not.
They're partially. I'm not saying you are saying they're not. I'm just saying.
Whoa, this sentence is getting out of hand.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just talking about Criterion and why I appreciate them. They paved the way. They're partially responsible for like special features on DVDs.
Yes,
stuff like that. Like that's something you got with Laserdisc. Yeah,
and it's nice that they still do that. Like, it blows how much regular releases just don't care about special features anymore.
Yeah,
but with Criterion, they put as much on there as they can. You know, with commentaries and other behind the scenes old stuff. That's the thing that takes. We've had this discussion before with like the Mask of the Phantasm 4K, where they just didn't put on the special features that used to be on the DVD. It's like, well, because they're old. It's like, who cares? Just put them on there. They exist already.
The worst with that is the new Lord of the Rings set that completely.
Yes, that's insane.
And, yeah, like the appendices, which are like some of the most comprehensive, best special features in any DVD release, they're just not on there.
Well, but so anime, even if it's not for you, shouldn't you be happy that it's there for the people who want that stuff?
Also, there might be a misconception. They're not all like super fancy releases. Some are just like standard cases, but they're still better than.
To be fair, though, they are also way more expensive.
That's true, but you can still.
That's why I only buy them on the sales.
Yeah, and like it's not like impossible to find one like under 20.
Alfred like is not in the elevator.
But no, they actually just. Cause I don't buy Criterion a lot because they just don't announce a lot of shit that I give a fuck about.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of Criterion movies.
They did just announce a couple of things that I want to get. Now I can't remember what it was.
Turn on your detective vision.
It won't let me in.
You gotta
go to the computer.
You gotta find Alfred's skeleton. Alfred,
Boss.
where's
Robert or
Bruce.
Noah, what has Criterion announced lately? It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up, so I actually don't know.
I'll Google it.
I
It's
gotta
not
go in
out
a few
yet.
minutes too, so I can't be the fact checker right now.
No.
I'm sorry. I'll be back, but I gotta go do something.
Who said you're allowed to leave?
You did.
I didn't say shit.
You were like, Noah, you can leave whenever you want.
Bring back some gasoline.
What are we gonna use the
And,
gasoline for?
You don't want to know.
But anyway, like I said, Criterion's can be a little pricey, but you can also find a lot for under $20. Like they're not the most expensive Blu-rays,
No,
and
they're often
and they
pretty
make the money
affordable.
work.
Yes,
Again, with
yes,
commentaries, behind the scenes. Also, you don't have any ads. Like you just pop in the disc and you're on the menu. It's so nice. There's no bullshit attached to it.
Okay,
Like,
so that reminds me of something I want to complain about, though. Not with them.
Okay.
It's with Arrow. Arrow has this little intro video that they play in front of their movies, and it's loud as fuck.
Oh god, that's
Ooh.
annoying.
Um,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure Alfred's at the very bottom. You just gotta turn on your detective vision first.
There he is.
there's the son of a bitch.
I only
let's-
have one Arrow disc when it's RoboCop. I still have to watch it. But
I only have one. It's Ronin with Robert
cool.
De Niro.
I want to get more.
I have quite a few. I've got RoboCop, Donnie Darko, Wild Things, American Werewolf in London, Tremors. They're my second favorite
Who's your first?
Arrow's great.
Scream Factory, of course. Scream
Oh,
Factory
okay.
is. I love Scream Factory. I have so many of their releases.
Okay, so this fake out is silly, but I do like this cutscene
Alfred died?
a lot. Yeah, it's a dumb fake out, but I do like this one.
Oh, did you guys see that Land of the Dead is getting a 4K soon?
Wow.
It shouldn't get a 4K. It shouldn't get any physical release because it's not a good movie.
It is a good movie. You're just wrong. But no, you know what does piss me off though?
What?
It's getting a 4K physical before Day of the Dead.
That is
Wow.
bullshit.
Anime fan, I don't care for Arrow because it reminds me of Green Arrow. Okay.
I don't think you actually know what Arrow is.
Alfred's alive.
Robert, did you find that list of
Oh,
Criterion movies that are coming out?
I did.
Is there anything cool on there?
The Shape of Water is coming out in 4K Criterion. That looks really
Yes, that one I want to get.
cool. Okay, I guess Seven Samurai's getting a 4K.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
I wanna get that.
Nice.
Also,
Oh,
I
Godzilla's
already
getting a 4K.
yes, but I already have the Blu-ray, so of the Criterion one. But that is getting a 4K, and Repo Man. I think you're interested.
I want to see it, but I don't know if I'd buy the 4K without watching
Oh,
it first.
okay. But yeah, that's a few movies.
So a lot of
Repo-
it
that are
sounds
up your
like
alley.
it sounds
Repo
like
the
a lot of
Genetic
just,
Opera should have a Criterion.
it sounds like a lot of reissues of
I can't.
what's already on Blu-ray, but that's cool.
No, I
don't
love
think,
Shape of Water.
I don't think Criterion's done Shape of Water before. I think this is a first.
I think that's a new one, but Seven Samurai and Repo Man were already Blu-rays.
And Godzilla, yeah.
And
Yeah, I
Godzilla.
already have the Godzilla Blu-ray. John, do you have the Criterion of Night of the Living Dead?
I do.
It's great.
That
That is
so
a great one.
that's a funny story because that's one where I regret upgrading because I already had the Blu-ray and I was like, you know what, I want the whole series in 4K, so I bought the 4K and there's no difference.
Oh, you mean you upgraded the Blu-ray Criterion to 4K Criterion?
Yeah,
No.
Okay, because before Criterion got their hands on that, the Blu-rays of that movie used to look god-awful because it was a public domain movie. Criterion
No.
really cleaned it up, but okay, yeah, the 4K upgrade sounds like it wasn't worth it.
yeah, no, it's not really because there's no like HDR or anything.
So we kind of talked over it, but I do like that scene with Alfred a lot. It's something we've seen a lot in Batman stories, but it's well executed. Just about your allies make you stronger. You know, that whole thing. It's a good Alfred scene.
Yeah.
Which is why I've never subscribed to the Batman should always be a loner narrative, because like no, most Batman stories are about why he has allies and needs them. And this is one of them.
I think it's all about balance. I don't need him to be like, oh, you know, I'm literally friends with everyone in the DC universe.
I don't need Batman Incorporated.
Please, God, no. That story
fine with some side
sucks. Well, but
Not really.
the problem is the Bat family is also just too big now.
Oh,
Or it
yeah.
was. I don't know what it looks like now.
I think some of the characters have just kind of fallen to the wayside because current writers just don't care. Some are kind of dripping off the edge and just not being used.
Remember Duke Thomas?
Oh, they tried with Duke.
What was his superhero name?
The
Signal Man.
The Signal, something like that.
I think it was the Signal.
And agree to disagree, anime fan. I've always been a Robin fan.
I was not a Robin fan when I was a kid because I wanted to be Batman.
Captain Gordon's on his way. Secure
That's
the
fair.
gates for him. Help him lock this
And also, again,
Yeah.
like Alfred doesn't exist when Robin's invented. You know, Robin's one of the first of his supporting cast.
What is your ETA at Blackgate? Be ready by the time you're here. It's not true. The things they say about you. No idea.
All right, guys. I gotta get going, but I'll be back if you're still streaming. I'll be back in like 30 minutes to 40 something minutes.
You
How are
bastard.
you feeling, Sean? I can keep
Fine.
going for a while.
I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can go as late as.
All right. We'll see you guys in a bit.
See ya.
Good to hear.
We'll be there.
Let me know immediately.
But yeah, I'm because I have no self control and I'm impulsive. I will be picking up that Land of the Dead 4K.
Cool.
Put out a Day of the Dead 4K, you bastards.
I still need to get Day of the Dead on Blu-ray. Was that a Scream Factory release?
Yep.
I still need to get that.
Yes, you do. I will never forget. I showed my friend that movie, but the only place I could find it was Tubi. I shit you not, they had like a VHS rip.
Oh
It's not-
no!
It wasn't great. Anime fan says Duke Thomas is Robin in Bat Wheels.
A strong electric current.
Well, he's in something.
Should be careful.
Somebody cared. It wasn't me, but somebody.
I think Ethan Hawke voices Batman in that cartoon.
I think so.
I like Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. I want to pick up those steel books that I showed you that Lionsgate's doing. With,
Yeah, those are cool.
one of them is Sinister, which is an okay movie.
I still need to see it. I liked him in the Black Phone a lot.
I have this thing where, like, when I'm watching The Black Phone, I really like it. When after I'm done, I don't know what the fuck happened in that movie. Oh, wait a minute.
Destroy.
Are you going to do a Batwheel stream? I mean,
Maybe one day. It's not
when
high
I'm-
on the list.
when I'm dead. No, it is a show we will have to cover at some point. Robert, do you ever think just doing a Batman channel was a mistake?
I mean, there's no shortage of stuff to cover.
And gasoline. And burn it.
I can
What is the
adjust
point?
water level in the lock.
Uh,
Power up the
Thanks, Batman. I couldn't have figured that out myself. Okay, Robert, since we're on physical media, what is your favorite, like, Blu-ray, DVD, whatever that you own?
Ooh, that's a good question. Got a lot of stuff. I don't really buy the like big collector's edition box sets anymore just because I don't have room for them and I can't
Yeah.
justify it. But I do have that box set of the Dark Knight trilogy on Blu-ray that Cap has. That's one of my favorites.
Is that the one in the white box?
Yeah.
Okay. I never
Got
had
that.
that one. I just had the regular box set, and then I got the 4K box set.
Oh, cool. I think you have the collector's editions of animated series and Batman Beyond on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I've got those. Those are really cool. Some of the seasons of Game of Thrones are really nice. I think about my.
Too bad that
Steelbooks.
show sucks.
I like it. I like most of it. But I've got some good steelbooks.
I love me
Like,
some steelbooks.
How many do you have?
Hold on.
Because I think I've got like a dozen, maybe more.
I will show you. I'll show you the way.
Oh, also, I have really nice Blu-rays of the first two Alien movies that come in these boxes. The first one includes a reprint of like the first comic book adaptation of the movie. So those are really nice. Steelbooks, I have like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Top Gun movies, the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I've got some that look really cool. But for my final answer, like favorite Blu-rays I own, and I think you have this too. That Scream Factory Friday the 13th box set.
Yeah,
It's so good. That's one of my favorites.
Mine is that. I sent you my steelbooks, at least the ones that I have displayed right now.
Oh, nice.
That's all of them.
I have a Days of Future Past one that looks really nice.
I have a Days of Future Past and First Class.
Oh, cool! I didn't know they did First Class one.
I got them on Zavvi, so I think they're like English imports. Mine is a three-way tie. It is either my Dawn of the Dead release 4K, that Scream Factory, or one of my like new media books that I just got, because I got Immaculate, X, and Iron Claw in 4K that
Those
aren't
are
available
great.
here in the States.
I have a few of those old Blu-ray digibooks that look kind of cool. I've got the first Matrix, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I am so sad
And-
that I was watching one of DJ streams, and I'm so sad that I will never be able to get my hands on it. But they did a release for that movie where it comes in like a Wonka bar.
Yeah, that set looked great. Yeah, we love physical media. There's some really cool stuff.
I like physical media, but it has to be like an actual like a collector's edition or something for me to be like super excited.
Well, and you have the Scream Factory Friday the 13th box set, but you also have the 4K steelbook of the first one and the Blu-ray steelbook of the fourth one.
Yup.
Those are pretty cool. And Have you pre-ordered the Arrow Friday the 13th remake yet on 4K?
I pre-ordered that and Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's awesome.
Yeet.
Also, Stranger Things had really nice Blu-rays of the first 2 seasons, and I wish they kept going.
Yeah, I've got those in my wish list. On my wish list, I'm so torn. I want them, but I also don't want just like 2 out of 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Pretty
the other
annoying.
one. Is I got Hill House on Blu-ray. I'm super excited
cool.
about that one.
I should get that before it goes out of stock. That's when I should get mine.
It's super cheap now. I think.
Yeah, but no, the other, but like the big one of like the really nice things that you got that I want, that Dawn of the Dead 4K is pretty epic.
Yes.
My best friend, I think his girlfriend got him that for his birthday, and he was super excited about it. And it looks awesome. I do have a Blu-ray of Dawn of the Dead, so I do have the movie, thankfully, but that 4K is pretty rad.
Yeah, probably. The only problem with those Blu-rays is a lot of them just don't look good.
My Blu-ray, like, it looks fine. It's acceptable. It looks like I've seen the movie streaming places like, Tubi and stuff where it looks way worse. Where it's like, oh, this is a VHS rip or something.
Yeah.
Like, so the version I have is fine,
No,
but I'm
that's...
sure the 4K looks better.
Well, the nice thing with the 4K is it comes with all 3 cuts. Yeah, I think it's 3.
I'd be curious. I mean, I've always loved the theatrical edition, like, so I'm fine with the movie the way it is. But I'd be curious to watch those other cuts.
Yeah, I mean, I say that like it's cool, and it is, but in many ways, you really only need the theatrical cut. The extended cut ruins the pacing. Yeah, it ruins the pacing, and the international cut is a fine experiment. But cutting all the humor out of Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead is a choice.
Yeah. Another big one that I kind of want, but I can't justify it, at least not now. Do you have that 4K set of the first 2 Evil Dead movies and Ash vs. Evil Dead?
I do.
The Groovy collection? That looks pretty cool.
It is.
That's Groovy collection.
It's funny. That's why I own 2 copies of Evil Dead 1 and 2.
Yeah, as most people do. If you're a fan of that franchise.
Well, they're both on 4K.
Yeah. And I've got all the Blu-rays of everything, so it's not something I'm in the rush for, but that Groovy collection is pretty sweet. And you have the 4K Steelbook of Army of Darkness, right?
And Evil Dead 2013 now.
Nice. That's awesome. I do, because I have the standard Blu-ray of Arkham, or of Army of Darkness.
Arkham Dead?
Of Arkham Dead. I do want to get that Scream Factory of Army of Darkness, because that also includes the other cuts of the movie, which I haven't seen.
It also looks amazing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I should get that one. And I've got a pretty standard Blu-ray of Evil Dead 2, but I should upgrade that.
Do you have the 25th anniversary?
No, this is an old Blu-ray, so I really ought to upgrade it.
I have a bone to pick with certain releases of that movie. I'm sure you've seen. You know that release that has just like the drawn artwork of like the Deadites.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you take one of the best movie posters of all time and downgrade it with that horrible artwork?
Was that the 25th anniversary edition?
No, the 25th anniversary edition has the normal artwork.
Okay.
It's the DVD artwork. But if you Google it, it looks so bad. I think it's the only movie to do that. The others don't have a bunch of alternate like covers.
Well, the one I have, I'll see if it's what you're talking about, because the one I have isn't the poster with the skull with the eyes, but like it is a vintage poster. Is the one you're talking about like a green one?
I think so.
Like, because it's also got ash on it. Like, it's not.
No. Hold on. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, because this is a real vintage poster, but it may have been a foreign poster. Because, like you said, the main one.
Well, I guess there is some green on it. This one.
Yep, that's what I have.
I hate that artwork.
It's got ash on it.
Yeah, it's such a downgrade.
Yeah, that's the Blu-ray I've got. But like I said, that is an original poster.
I did not know that, so that's interesting.
Also, another good one I have that's kind of rare is I have a Blu-ray of The Evil Dead, the original, that also includes the bonus DVD disc that has all the special features on it.
Oh, interesting.
Because for some reason, when they put out the 4K in the Steelbook and all new releases of it, they don't include the old special features.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying. So I'm really lucky to have that because I got lucky. Yeah, I was just scrolling through eBay one day and somebody was selling it for like $20, and I think just didn't know what they had, and I was able to get my hands on it. If you care about special features for that movie, but that's a cool thing. I'm glad I have because for some reason after that limited release, the Blu-ray and 4K and stuff is always just like maybe a commentary, and that's kind of it.
Yeah,
because a lot of those old special features are kind of cool products of their time too, because they're from like the early 2000s where like Bruce Campbell's being interviewed and he's like, I think Ash is done. I don't know if I'll ever play him again. Blah blah blah. Like they're just neat little like time capsules,
Yeah.
Do want that Groovy collection.
It's funny. I almost didn't buy it. But I was like, I don't own Ash vs. Evil Dead, so this seems like a good way to get my hands on it.
Yeah, that's a good way to justify it. It's like I said, I own all that stuff on Blu-ray already. But I'll start upgrading those to 4K. It's Evil Dead.
You better. Yeah. I want the Evil Dead 2 Steelbook. I don't know if you've seen that, but it looks amazing.
The white and red one?
Yeah.
I bought that one. My friend has that. I bought that one for him for one of his birthdays. So he has that, but it is really cool. So yeah, he's got the Steelbook of the first and the second one.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to upgrade all of them to Steelbook. I need them.
Well, and it blows that Army of Darkness wasn't on the Groovy collection, but at least you got that 4K Steelbook of it.
I did, and
really cool.
I actually, funny enough, I didn't go for the Steelbook because it's a Steelbook.
Mm-hmm.
I went with it because I don't really like them default poster for Army of Darkness.
Oh, weird. That's one of my favorites.
I just think it looks kind of generic.
That's probably my favorite poster of Ash. It's just like pure iconic Ash.
He's tired. What?
But, yeah, I probably won't get the 4K of Army of Darkness, at least not yet, but I should get that Scream Factory. Hey, it's the Joker.
I mean, The Scream Factory release is the 4K.
No, I just meant the original Blu-ray.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, just get the 4K. It has the same things.
Tomato, tomato.
No, it says I need the groovy collection. Yeah, you do. It's groovy. Oh, I forgot we have to rescue Harleen Quinzel here.
Oh yeah. That's another thing we keep talking about for the channel is some Evil Dead commentaries.
Well, Evil Dead 2 is our 400 subscriber goal.
Okay, that's a good call.
And we're getting there.
Yep.
I know it says the Army of Darkness poster reminds me of the original Star Wars poster. I can see that. I guess I guess I shouldn't say I don't like it. It's just it's my least favorite, and I think the Steelbook art is just so much cooler. I don't know if you've
That's
seen that
fair.
Steelbook,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, I've seen it. And the Dawn of the Dead collector's edition is $50 on Amazon. Like I can't justify that right now, but I do want it.
you can't justify $50 for the second greatest movie ever made.
I got it on Blu-ray already.
Sell your Blu-ray. You probably get like $200 for it, and then buy the 4K. Actually, you know, I wonder how much that DVD, that Blu-ray is going for now.
I don't know. Well, my Blu-ray of Dawn of the Dead might be a bootleg. I'm not 100% sure. I got it on eBay for an awfully decent price. But it looks fine, and it is like the same artwork and everything. But the disc looks kind of weird. I'm not sure.
Dawn of the Dead also has a weird thing with artwork where there's two versions of that poster. I don't know if you've seen the other one.
I know the main poster. Oh, like the 4K one? Is there like a green one and a red one?
Yeah, there's a green one and a red one. I don't like the green one.
Yeah. Hey, I can get Day of the Dead Season 1 on Blu-ray. A region import. I'm still not convinced it's a real show. Oh, and a thing I wanted to mention earlier about posters too is that original Evil Dead poster is like one of the greatest posters of all time for the first movie.
No, I agree. I haven't shown you because you know how Letterboxd has like alternate artwork.
Mhm.
Hold on. Sorry, Chad. We're hanging out.
We're saying it.
I'm gonna regret pausing this so much when I'm editing this.
Oh god. Fuck. I can get that Day of the Dead Scream Factory release for less than $14 right now. I really should get that.
Nice.
There's too many movies.
Sure.
Also, it's currently unavailable, but that Godzilla -1 collector's edition is listed on Amazon. I am watching that like a hawk.
Oh, I think I have that pre-ordered.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, on Amazon, it doesn't say out of stock. It just says currently unavailable. So
Yeah.
I'm just keeping an eye on it.
Check that poster I just sent you.
Maybe those hostages know where to
Do-do-do. Oh, cool. I've seen this before, the Doctor Strange one. It's really neat.
Are you okay?
Hey, Dr. Quinzel.
What's it to you?
Yes, I did. I did get it pre-order in for that.
Occupational hazard.
Oh, we will email you when we have an estimated delivery date. I don't like that.
Look, I know what
I don't like that.
He's in the
I also pre-ordered Blazing Saddles.
for you.
They're doing
Oh,
a 4K steelbook.
Nice. I like that movie. That
That's
might be my
Favorite Mel Brooks movie. Yeah.
It's that or Young Frankenstein. Those are the two I really
I have a very frustrating relationship with that movie.
like.
Oh, anime fan wants to know what is the greatest film. That is Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn.
Yeah, that's just objectively correct.
Really need to boost security
Um,
in this place. I mean, twice in one day.
Feel like that should be my favorite because like it's my thing. I cannot deal with that movie. I don't know what it is.
I mean, if the comedy, that's the thing with comedy. Like, if it's just not making you laugh, then it's just not going to do it for you. But
I should
really
rewatch it though.
enjoy
I feel like I hadn't seen the Universal Monsters last time I watched it, so maybe I'll give that another shot.
It just has so much reverence for those early movies. Like, they were able to track down some of the props from the first Frankenstein movies and reuse them for Young Frankenstein. Like, there's so much attention to detail.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I should give it another watch. I also I like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I like that one. I'm just a little nervous to revisit it because I haven't seen it in many years.
Yeah, same. Although it does have the greatest, one of the greatest fourth wall breakings. Unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak in an English accent.
You know, I've never seen that Kevin Costner Robin Hood start to finish.
I don't think I can one up you there. The only Robin Hood adaptation I've seen is Men in Tights.
It's not a bad place to start. You haven't seen the Disney one?
Nope.
It's a good one.
That's what I've heard.
Well, that's what I heard. But yeah, I do like Men in Tights. I just haven't seen it. But I loved it when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's definitely got the most like juvenile of his humor. I think it's very
Also,
of its time. Like isn't it funny? They're Men in Tights.
Yeah, and I've seen there's a couple Mel Brooks movies that don't do much for me, like History of the World Part 1. Not a
I
big
haven't
fan.
seen that.
It's got a couple funny scenes. Like like every Mel Brooks movie, there's good stuff in it, but overall, it just didn't do much.
Which way am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
I have to go with Spaceballs. Like, there's stuff in it I find really funny.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Is Spaceballs is a real hit or miss? That's another one I haven't seen in several years.
Yeah, we rewatched it, and I was like, I can't. It's funny because like I can't even tell like which Star Wars movies had come out at the time.
I think the whole original trilogy had. Let me double
I
check
don't
the
know.
date. It's also spoofing other sci-fi stuff, like you got that alien scene.
Which might be the best scene in the movie.
I do anytime Lord Darkhelmet's on screen, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I love Rick Moranis.
Yeah, he's great. I loved him in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids when I was a kid. I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years, but
So
I used to really like it.
To be fair, Mel Brooks directed Spaceballs, which is the only Star Wars film I liked.
I mean, it doesn't count as a Star Wars movie.
I mean, that's not a Star
It's
Wars
just
movie.
comedy.
But I am not excited for a Spaceballs sequel.
Is that confirmed or just still talking about it?
I've been hearing a lot about it. I feel like oh God, I remember
Josh
now.
Gad's attached to it.
Josh Gad's attached.
Wouldn't let me out. And for good
God
Yeah,
damn
I
it.
hope that doesn't happen.
My time wasted.
Trying to kill me was a waste of your time.
Does anyone care about a Star Wars satire now?
Worry about
Like current Star Wars is the Star Wars satire.
Mhm.
I wasn't worried.
It's just not worth it.
I do want to see the producers though.
Yeah, so do I. That's like the big Mel Brooks one I still need to get to. I also think High Anxiety's pretty good, but you really need to be a big Hitchcock fan to get into that. Like the comedy in that one's real hit or miss. But there's good stuff in it. Oh, and Spaceballs came out in '87, so it's well after the original trilogy's wrapped.
Those the jokes are just like that's the best you could come up with, like the pizza guy.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut. There's some lame jokes like that. My favorite scene in that movie is probably just when they watch now. Like, what are we watching now?
Yes, that's
Everything you see is now.
no. My favorite is the "I am your father" parody. I am
Yeah,
your
that's
father's brother's cousin's roommate. What does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
Really nothing.
Oh, I know what I was saying. So I have I had a hot take growing up with those like Honey I whatever.
Kids.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about like the series, and I didn't know if we called it like by the first movie or.
I was just talking about the first one. I've only seen the first one.
My favorite as a kid was the third one. Honey, I Blew Up the Baby.
I thought that was the second one.
Oh, maybe that is the second one. I get the order confused.
Yeah, it's
No,
Honey, I
because the
Blew
first
Up
one is
the
I Shrunk the Kids, and the second one is Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Oh, you might be right.
But no, Honey, I Blew Up the Baby was always my favorite, and I'm terrified to go back to that. I wonder if those are on Disney Plus.
Oh, they should be. Okay, so the second one was Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, then the third one was Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the third one. Robert, are those on those Disney?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Are those on Disney Plus?
Let me check.
Rick Moranis is good in Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, and the Flintstones. He is good in Ghostbusters.
He's good in the Flintstones.
I've only seen the second one.
Oh, he's not in the second one. That's a completely different.
Because isn't that Viva New Vegas or Viva Las Vegas?
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's the one I had as a kid.
I saw them
doing
both.
Flintstone and is John Goodman in both? Because I know John Goodman was in the one I saw.
Oh no, John Goodman was in the first one. Like I said, it's a completely different cast for the second one.
Maybe it was the first one. Keep in mind that was also 25 years ago.
Right. Yeah. I liked the first one when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in like 20 years.
Yeah, I feel like that's a movie time just kind of forgot.
Yeah, but I mean, I think John Goodman and Rick Moranis were perfect casting.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole Honey, I Shrunk the Kids trilogy is on Disney Plus.
I kind of want to watch them.
That first one kind of counts as a horror movie. There's a lot of
Yeah.
scary stuff in that movie.
Well, and there's a game called Grounded that you can get on PlayStation and Xbox that's basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, that's awesome. That scene where that ant dies made me so sad when I was a child.
It did not me. And not like I'm scared of ants or anything. I was just kind of like, yeah, this is a good movie.
And they are working on a Legacy sequel, and Rick Moranis is coming back for it.
I
I
know.
hope it's not terrible.
I hope not. I miss Rick Moranis. That guy was so funny.
He was great. If they make another Ghostbusters, I wonder if they can talk him back into that.
I'd like that. I'm one of two people that liked Frozen Empire.
I thought it was fine. That movie also has way too many characters.
Yeah.
But
No, Paul
Also,
Rudd is so good in that movie.
he's great. I still need to see the Rick Moranis Little Shop of Horrors.
I do too.
Do you know about the different endings?
No, I don't know anything about that movie. Other than there's a like singing plant.
Well, it's a musical. If you didn't know,
I
based
figured
on
it had some kind of like singing elements. Hence the
Yeah,
singing plant.
Well, I mean, the first movie wasn't a musical.
Oh,
The '50s one. Yeah, it's one of those like '50s B movie remakes.
yeah.
It's in that list, in my opinion. But yeah, so it's the Roger Corman like '50s movie, and then it's a stage musical, and then they turned the stage musical into the Rick Moranis movie. But also Steve Martin's in it. I think Bill Murray's in it. Like, it's got pretty big cast. But the original version of the movie has a bad ending, which I know you like. And it's how the stage play or the stage musical ends, and test audiences didn't like it. So they reshot the movie for a happy ending, and that's what was put in theaters. And then years later, they finally released like the original ending they shot and released it as a cut of the movie. So you can watch two different versions of that movie, one with the theatrical ending and one with the dark ending, which is the one most people prefer now, and probably the one you'd prefer. So
Yeah.
keep a lookout for that,
Damn
because
it.
it's insane. It goes way meaner than you'd expect.
It's awesome.
I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen the ending and a couple other scenes. It's crazy. Come on, Batman. For me, when I'm playing this game, I find the guys with the knives the most annoying. Who do you find is the most annoying enemy in these
The
games?
big guys.
That's fair. I think for me, it's
For
like
that, it's-
I like the combat and I like the countering, but the dodging I find annoying, which is why I don't like the.
No, the
knife
dodging
dude.
is annoying, but at least you can get that down. The big guys
Yeah.
are more annoying because they just don't go down.
It just
I
won't
agree
stay dead.
with whatever
He's
you're
back.
saying. I don't know what
No,
we're talking
dude,
about now.
he was talking about the Palestine conflict.
Oh
What?
no! I could have agreed to something bad. And
You just said you agree with the Palestine conflict.
Off me.
all right, we're getting the streams taken down now. Sorry, everybody.
Everybody go home.
What did I miss when I was gone?
We were talking just about like Blu-rays and stuff. Noah, what is your favorite piece of physical media you own?
Oh,
Could be a Blu-ray, could be whatever.
what's my favorite? I love a lot of the stuff I own.
I listed off several.
What a
things.
cop-out answer.
I like the Indiana Jones complete collection Blu-ray I have, although I need to upgrade it to the 4K.
Is
Me
it
too.
really the complete collection, though?
Not
It
anymore.
was at the time, and no longer is. And I'm not getting the fifth one anyway, so whatever.
No, Noah, you
Uh,
have to finish the story.
This is kind of a weird one, but my first ever Criterion that I bought was the Fantastic Mr. Fox one.
I
So I
thought,
got like a
I thought
and
you
I-
were going to say the Fantastic Four. I was like, what?
no, yeah, Fantastic Four had a Criterion. No, but and I love that movie. That's my favorite animated movie of all time. So I got So that one's I've got like a special connection to that one. And there's a lot that I don't have yet that I want, like the Dark Knight trilogy on 4K.
Are you even a movie fan? What the fuck?
I know.
Yeah, Noah, one of the things I mentioned, I have the Blu-ray box set of the Dark Knight trilogy, the one that Cap has. It's super cool.
Yeah,
also,
I never got
Noah,
that. I've got them individually, but I don't have the box set.
that Indiana Jones set is really nice. You know what I hate about it?
What's that?
The discs getting stuck in those stupid sleeves.
Oh, the sleeves, yeah.
I hate Blu-ray packaging with sleeves. It's the worst.
That's yeah, that's something that, I mean, it's at least better than stacking. I would take it over stacking discs, which is what we do a
No,
lot now.
so I have.
I guess that's
Okay,
fair.
so I have a rant about that. I have the Saw 10 film Blu-ray set, and it's actually a 20 disc set because it comes with both on Blu-ray and DVD.
Oh no.
And it stacks them. That set is a fucking mess.
That's
That's
the
the
worst.
thing.
I hate it when they do that.
I have been looking at Saw Blu-rays. I think the one I'm gonna get is the first 7, because that also includes the digital and it's just Blu-ray. So the packaging isn't a nightmare, and then I can get just the other 3 individually. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
You should just get the first 7, 8, and 10. Don't buy 9.
Don't buy Spiral.
Spiral sucks ass.
I can skip Spiral.
You can skip Spiral.
I mean, you should watch it, but you don't have to own it.
That's fair. But yeah, like that 7 collection though, again, it's just the Blu-rays, so like it's not a nightmare like the one you have. And they're the unrated versions. Some of the other releases aren't clear if they're theatrical or unrated.
So I'm gonna throw this on my most prized. I got Saw 1 on Steelbook 4K.
Oh, cool. You were killed by Bane.
right.
It was Nightfall.
I do like the sequence with how the Joker's used here. With him in the election chair. I think it's fun.
I don't like Bane. Ah!
Okay, Noah, I don't remember if you were here or not. Bane runs like Buzz Lightyear, and it's really funny.
Oh, he does kind of run like Buzz Lightyear in this game. when he's got
Like,
his arm out.
Yeah, it's adorable.
that makes this way less tense to watch.
Just, I'm waiting for it. There he goes.
Yeah, you gotta dodge him. You gotta get off the Bane train.
Toot, toot.
I saw you. I think you guys were talking about Mel Brooks movies earlier.
We were.
Yeah, our favorite
one-
is Blazing Saddles.
It's a good one.
That's my second favorite. The Producers
No.
is my favorite.
I
Yeah,
still need to see that one.
Wait,
The
was I supposed to
Producers
counter
is-
that?
Yes.
Oh, I guess not.
Oh, okay.
He
You broke your back.
If this universe's Nightfall, I'm gonna cry foul.
No.
No, it's not.
At some point later, he gets his back broken. We just don't know.
That's even worse. So he did it before, he didn't do anything, but then some. What?
Well, I mean, he's a big, giant monster.
You're
By
a
the end of
monster.
You don't need to.
I don't like big dumb Bane in Arkham Asylum, but like I'm fine with the way we get there with this game. Again, I love Joker in the sequence.
But anyway, I also have Mel Brooks Blu-ray collection that
Oh,
is
nice.
pretty good. It's pretty.
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't have all of his movies. Like it doesn't have the Producers. It doesn't have some of his later movies, but it's got like
I'm not looking.
you know Blazing
We,
Saddles and Spaceballs and all that. So
We actually got
That's
on this
cool.
topic because I was telling Robert that I pre-ordered Blazing Saddles, the 4K Steelbook. Oh,
yeah, I don't know if
Oh,
I don't know if I need a 4K of that movie, but
Noah, come on.
what?
Mhm.
What
Missed
kind of
opportunity.
sin-
Because I remember when Spaceballs came out in 4K, I was debating on whether or not I should get
That
that.
movie's on 4K?
Yeah,
Good
from
God,
Kino
man.
Lorber.
Oh my god.
You gotta keep jumping.
Missed opportunity. There should be bowling pin sound effects whenever Bane runs through a guy.
Yeah.
We'll add that in post.
Or in Arkham City when you're like riding on the Titans and you can knock over the other thugs.
Yeah.
There should be bowling pin sound effects.
Also, man, this Bane boss fight, like, it is 10 times better than the one episode.
Is it 10 times better? It's kind of the same thing.
It's 5 times. And then you just throw a battering at his face. Like, this is a lot more tense.
In Asylum?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, this is kind of
Bane
the same
fights in this are
thing.
way- the
This
Bane
is
fights
much
in this
better.
are way better.
The second fight, the second fight, sure, but this is the exact same fucking thing.
That is incorrect. He didn't electrocute him with electric gloves in Asylum.
You again.
Why does this game love electricity?
Because it's cool. Because RIP electrocution.
Let Captain Gordon go. Yeah.
Pour one out for him.
Gun down, freak. How about I put you down?
He died for our gaming sins.
Well, that's the Christmas spirit.
And this is just a classic Joker scenario. I like the way Batman outsmarts him. You know, this is
Yeah.
Joker just wanting Batman to kill someone. And he thinks he's done it. It's good stuff.
It is. It's great stuff. The Joker stuff in this game is really good, really well written. Even though it might be a little disappointing at first if you were invested in the
Yes.
Black Mask stuff.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a big problem.
Also, Robert, you'll find this funny. I think the one that I regret buying the most is because I wanted Jurassic Park and The Lost World on 4K, so I had to buy like a 5-film set for 2 movies. So I have the first 5 Jurassic World movies, but I only want like 2 of them, maybe 3.
I do have a Blu-ray set of the first 4 that looks really nice. It was for the 25th anniversary of the first one.
The first
And
5 Jurassic World movies?
No, I said the first 4 Jurassic Park. John's got the 5.
Well,
but my
because
set-
no, I said it that way because they're collected as the Jurassic World collection.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But my set just says Jurassic Park on it, but it's got the first 4 movies, and there's a button on it you can press and it'll play the Jurassic Park theme. It's really goofy and I
I
love it.
had this one that I really liked that I miss. I don't know what happened to it. It was just the first 3, and it had the Jurassic Park 3 artwork.
Oh, I remember that.
Or no, sorry, it was the Ultimate I think it was the Ultimate Trilogy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think my brother has it.
Oh my god, this guy.
It's Big Chungus.
I'd rather be fighting Big Chungus.
That is terrifying.
Can't we just talk this out?
And like, so this isn't my favorite Bane when he's this big, but I like that I like that this isn't where we start. Like, I like that we kind of get there organically, and it's just to link up to Asylum, so I think it's fine.
He's gonna kill you.
Yeah, this is a really scary fight. Oh my god.
This is the scariest fight in the game.
Well, except this Bane seems extra stupid. Maybe this is easier than I remember.
I had trouble with it last time I played.
Oh, nope. That's,
And you're dead. That's death.
I can't take Bane in a fist fight. I'll have to fix him.
Where is he? Once John points it out, we're gonna see electricity like every 5 seconds in this game. It's like when you're driving and someone says, "What's with all these yellow cars?" and then you just keep seeing yellow cars everywhere, and it drives you crazy. It's like that.
Whoa!
I think WB Montreal just wanted to make a Spider-Man game so they can have Electro in it.
Good bait. Oh my god. That is terrifying. That is when you quit being Batman and let the police handle it.
This guy could kill you with his pinky.
Alfred's right. I can't take
You gotta hit him in the electricity.
You hit him in the electric arm.
That's what the ghost of Ben Kenobi said to Luke.
I thought you were about to say the ghost of Electrocutioner shows up to help Batman. Batman, you must hit him with the glove.
I want that scene now. So bad.
Use the glove.
Gloves. The gloves.
I also like the idea that after he just used the gloves to kill and revive Bane, he forgets that he can use them.
They're not charged, Noah. Haven't you ever played a video game?
Just rub your feet in the carpet. Works every
They're
time.
in an asylum. There is no carpet.
Oh fuck!
Oh no! Well, you're doomed, sir.
We might be able to finish this game tonight.
I assume we can, because this is the final boss.
Yeah. Well, then we gotta punch Joker real good.
But that's not a boss. That's just an interactive cutscene.
Yeah. It'll be good to finish this since it's so broken. Then we don't have to worry about the glitches.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Knock on wood.
Yeah, and then we just
got
have the
through that
DLC with gasoline.
Yeah, John, if we finish this tonight, do you want to play the Cold Heart Mr. Freeze one next week?
We might, if we finish and we have stuff some time, I might do like a challenge map or two. But
Okay. Because the Mr. Freeze one, that takes like 2 to 3 hours. That'll be a one stream.
That can be
thing.
its own stream. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm fine with doing it next week.
he just sweet chin music, and by God, yeet. Oh, fuck off!
Batman. Oh fuck. They got rid of your detective vision. They gotta make it harder.
Do they?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the final boss.
Joker has Gordon pinned down in death row.
It's The Rock.
I don't get that reference. I don't know what wrestling is.
Oh God.
Yeah.
John, you gotta make a name
Yeah.
for yourself here.
You just make sure that people know what happened here tonight.
I'm about to make a
Oh,
name
God.
for myself.
Oh God. Oh God. No.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that was
I did it.
amazing.
I died a few times here last time I played this. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Go away.
That was...
He knows you're there. He's waiting for you to come out.
It's like that scene in Stranger Things when they tell Will to just say "go away" to the monster. That's what you should do. Go away, Bane.
So or
Bane,
how did they defeat Pennywise and It? I'm not scared of you. You're nothing.
I killed him.
Alfred. I've defeated
Alfred, I murdered Bane.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh
And
my
he's
god!
That took the last bit of energy out of him.
That's death.
He's
That's
dead, Jim. I don't know if I buy that those cords hold him.
Well,
Oh look, electricity.
yay.
We needed some gasoline.
Electricity.
Watch us completely forget that this game ends with Batman just throwing Joker on a telephone line. That's how you defeat him.
I also don't know if I buy Batman can lift him up, even with that leverage.
I don't buy that
Leverage.
that line doesn't snap.
Yeah.
Thank you for the help with Bane. I trust he's done for good this time. Be secure, and it appears the TN1 Bane took damaged his memory permanently.
I guess before the Joker thing, there's a little
Looks that way.
fight with some criminals.
Yeah.
He's still
That's the other thing I like about this story is I like the Gordon stuff. Because he's barely a character in the first two Arkham games.
That's not true. He died in the first one and everything.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Alfred,
You failed me, Batman.
Alfred, I just bought a guy that was the size of King Kong.
I think I'm ready to go to bed now.
That's the other reason why I... Oh, sorry, go on.
Well, I was just about to say, I guess Gordon doesn't get a whole lot to do in the first two games, but he does in the last two games.
Hey, it's Killer Croc.
It's Killer Croc. And
Well,
he's not even in City, actually.
That's
Barely.
true.
He's in there right at the
Yeah,
end.
he's in one scene.
I
And,
don't know, Killer Croc's just like, now I'm out.
Help me keep these guys off the warden.
but that's why I like... why I don't see the Rocksteady ones as their own thing, where, for me personally, I do count this as much as those, just because... Like, the relationship with
I count
Batman and
this.
Gordon in this, like, that... It lines up pretty well with what we do with Gordon and Knight.
Yeah.
With where we
Whoa.
see the relationship, like, 10 years later.
Well, I don't know how much Knight really contradicts this game outside of, like, Deathstroke.
Yeah, it just doesn't...
Um,
It's just Rocksteady. Like, it's just the way they marketed it. Like, this is the end of our trilogy. They made a big deal about that. Like, the Arkham trilogy is ending. They made a really big deal.
yeah. Well, I don't think the events of this game are referenced all that often in Knight, but I think it's weird because the Firefly dialogue, it feels like the last time they met was in this game. It's like, really?
Right,
You never-
exactly. Same with the Deathstroke stuff.
Going to make it
Yeah, because I think Firefly is like the last time
towards the chapel.
I fought you was on a bridge or something like that.
Yeah, that's
I'm like-
stupid.
What? You haven't encountered each other in 8 years?
Well,
Yeah, because
that
apparently this Batman hasn't done much in 10 years.
is incorrect.
That's that debate again.
Like, so, as much as the Arkham Knight story gets wrong, I think the Gordon stuff is okay.
And
I
I
like
like
Gordon
Gordon
that
stuff. Yeah, me too.
Hey, we're in a church.
He's voiced by Mike Ehrmantraut.
He is.
What a night!
Fresh off the kill and back for more, eh?
Bane's still alive.
I still think this is Troy Baker's best work as the Joker. I really like him in this one.
The only other thing that I've seen him as the Joker in is the Ninja Turtles movie, which I don't remember too well.
He's fine in it. He's also in Long Halloween. Again, I think he's
Oh
fine.
yeah, forgot he was in that too.
You might learn something.
Oh yes.
We're not so different. You might learn something.
Don't forget
Oh,
to
and-
counter.
You need to learn
The score
Oh,
in this
shit.
scene slaps so hard. I love the music here.
I was choosing to believe that you remembered to counter.
Anytime the score in this game riffs on Carol the Bells, like
It's
I'm
so
in heaven.
good.
It sounds amazing.
It's so good. This game maybe has my favorite score. Well, actually, maybe the Arkham Knights or the Arkham City score is.
The city
Is at
score is
my
great.
top.
I adore this one.
I really love this one, but the Arkham City score.
Oh
is
my
just
god!
ingrained into my head because I've played that game so many
There's
times.
a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good thumbnail.
Oh my god, he punched him into an image art. Also, that's one of my favorite.
Batman,
Joker
stop! He's dead.
The part when Joker says we both exist because of them.
Yes.
I really like that one. It's about society, Noah.
Society.
We live in a society.
Damn. Come on, baby.
Is that one of your favorite lines? Come on, baby, beat me till your knuckles bleed.
Yeah, because it reminds me. It's a little like that Dark Knight scene.
Yeah.
When he just keeps punching him.
Yeah, with the innuendo.
Yeah. Hey, look. It's the
That
nightmare
god-awful
Batman
nightmare suit.
skin that they won't let you play as.
Well, it'll break the game if he tries to play as it.
No.
The city deserves better than that.
Yeah, because they were gonna
Yeah.
have that as an alternate suit, but they couldn't.
It
get
was
to work.
announced. Yep.
But I still have to
Yeah.
bring you in.
Gordon, come in. What's your 20?
I'm in the chapel. We got the Joker.
Son of a bitch. You caught him.
And I may have mentioned this before. Harvey Bullock's the same voice from animated series.
Oh yes, he is. Yeah.
That's really cool. that they got him back.
Commissioner.
He's not in Night. They don't bring him back for Night.
I was just about to say I would have loved to see him come back in Arkham Knight with more stuff to do.
I let him go.
It's weird that game doesn't have like Montoya or more of the police force, right? Because that game
Because you
has like
do-
a lot of the police.
You work with the GCPD way more in that game than the other games, yeah. So you'd think you'd finally see Montoya and Bullock
Damn city.
together.
Oh no, they captured Killer Croc.
Or at least that's
This is
what
true.
God,
crap.
Bane looks absurd.
How are you even gonna arrest him?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
He's gonna squish all of those cops.
Good one, Bats. This is going.
But no, you get Aaron Cash back in
Ew.
Arkham Knight.
Why did we get that game? Cash back.
Cash back.
Damn it.
That bring Aaron Cash back gets absurd. Like, he's conveniently moves from Arkham to Arkham City to the police department to Amanda Waller's security team.
That's right. That's strange. I remember you told me about that.
That was Arkham Origins
Yeah.
with some gasoline.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
See, it's not a true entry in the franchise because Aaron Cash isn't in it.
Exactly.
Not to be confused with Cash Dickinson.
All right, let's do some challenge maps.
Yeah, we weren't gonna stick around to listen to Joker's song.
Hey, look! It's the after credit scenes setting up that Suicide Squad game.
Oh,
We finally got it.
oh.
This is exactly how Amanda Waller looks in that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happens if I don't sign?
And Deathstroke is
Deathstroke's
in the game. Yeah. I guess this is actually setting up Assault on Arkham.
Technically, yes. Yeah, although the Deathstroke's not in there.
If you want to consider that canon.
Been a long
Is
time.
Deathstroke not
I
in
do.
that?
Why don't you turn in?
No,
No, he's not.
And that
Okay.
that movie is like canon until it's not, because Arkham Knight and the Suicide Squad one like overtly contradicted. So it's not canon
Yeah.
anymore. But I don't care.
Did I have to go back
I
to
like that movie.
the Batcave for the challenge maps?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Sure you're up for it. I've got a
I mean, how much more like side missions do you have?
Oh
Uh,
yeah, we
You
got
could-
some side missions to finish. We gotta
Is-
find out who Enigma is.
Is Anarchy still out there? Or
no,
did
we,
you capture Anarchy?
What did you say?
Anarchy?
Anarchy.
What the fuck is that?
That's his name.
His name is
Anarchy?
Anarchy. What
I'm
the
pretty
fuck
sure
is
it's
that?
Anarchy.
The fuck is Anarchy?
It's tomato.
No.
Introduce a little anarchy. Upset the established order.
What the fuck is? I can't even say that. Wait, what the fuck?
What? It's just how it's spelled. It's Anarchy.
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 We did
Okay,
defeat
I-
Anarchy.
Oh my
earlier.
god.
Because Austin kept pushing us to finish that one.
So it looks like all we really have is Penguin
Penguin
Cat.
Cash.
Yeah.
And
We could go
Enigma.
after. You want to go after Penguin for a minute?
Oh wait, what?
Oh,
we also have
Bird.
Do we do the Lady Shiva stuff? I don't think we did.
No.
Oh, I guess
So
we
that-
do have more stuff to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go
We-
after
we don't
Black
have
Mask
to-
or Penguin?
I'll let No choose.
Penguin. It's probably easier.
That timing syncs up since we just reviewed Nightfall. You get Bird in this game.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
that is who that is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Bird.
I remember
He
when I
looks-
first played this game, I was like, "Who the fuck is Bird?"
Yeah, I was like, what? And then I read Nightfall. I was like, oh, that's where he's
Oh.
from. He looks very different in this game.
He does. I think he'll still look cooler. I don't care about Bird in the.
You don't like man who has a bird?
Batman's
Trog.
greatest enemy.
What about Trog and Zombie? Are they in this game?
No, I think it's just Bird.
Oh.
They can only fit one in. Oh. But yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 8 assassins. How many have been locked up? You've got Killer Croc, Firefly, Deathstroke, Deadshot. It's Copperhead's locked up.
So
Who are the other 3? Because Lady Shiva's still out there. We haven't gotten to Lady Shiva yet.
Shiva.
6.
Who else? We got Deadshot.
Or maybe it was 6.
I remember Alfred saying 8. 8 assassins after your head.
What are you going to do?
We do have 3 that are 2 that are.
Oh, Bane. Bane, duh.
Bane's locked up.
He's done.
So there's 2 left. So it's Shiva and someone else.
Oh no. No, we forgot about poor Electrocutioner. He's 6 feet under.
Okay, so it's just Shiva.
It's just Shiva. Press F to pay respects.
Let's pour one out for Electrocutioner. He was our boy.
Yeah, it's kind of
F.
funny that they were able to work 7 into the main story, and then with Shiva, they're like, let's just make this a side mission.
Yeah.
I like Shiva.
It feels like they didn't care. They just kind of forgot about the assassin thing halfway through the story.
Right,
of this
and
game.
that's a fair criticism. Like it's the setup, and then by the second half, it's a completely different story.
Well, I'm conflicted about it because I really love that premise,
Mhm.
but then I really like the Joker stuff later.
Mhm.
So I don't know. You could have made 2 different games out of it.
Maybe.
If these guns got out there, I don't even want to think about it.
And pretty much every game I think does the Joker really well.
Yeah, he's
I-
usually the
I-
standout.
I really like what they do
Even
with him in Night.
Suicide Squad.
That
Well,
doesn't count. That's
I'm
from
just
the
talking-
multiverse.
I'm just talking about the 4.
God, two things no one asked for in the Suicide Squad game: Joker and Riddler, and they did both.
Like,
damn.
why does Riddler care about outsmarting Harley Quinn?
So stupid.
Harley Quinn and King Shark. They're not
That's just-
detectives.
That is just not reading your audience, because part of the fun of the Riddler trophies is the annoyance, but by Arkham Knight, it's getting kind of old. And it's more of an obligation than like, oh, this is fun. I'm going to take down the Riddler. Like,
And you can't
there's not
beat
as
the
much
game
catharsis.
until you collect all of them.
Yeah. And then by the time you get to Suicide Squad, it's like, fuck you.
Fuck off, Riddler.
They should have only done that if you get to shoot him in the face. Like, that's the only reason he should be in that game. We killed Batman, but we let Riddler live. Let that sink in.
Yeah, you don't even have to get the Riddler trophies as collectibles. You just shoot Riddler in the
You
face.
can just find him and shoot him. That'd be funny.
Just shoot him in the face. Yeah,
Like, that would be funny.
that would be great.
Where's the penguin arm cache on the ship?
Aaron Cash.
Maybe it's Aaron Cash. Maybe it's in the ship.
You said he wasn't in this.
You gotta
Oh.
go to one of the rooms, or maybe it's
No.
on the top of the boat.
Is the door locked?
No, but it's not on the map inside. It's only on the map outside.
Okay, then it's outside. Go up further. To like behind you.
He's behind me, isn't he?
And he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, so it should be right here. Noah, look up and see if this is where it's at.
What are you looking for?
Penguin's weapon cache.
Arkham Origins.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Where are the other jokes going?
Where's Aaron Cash? What have you done with him?
Okay. It's weird. In this video, it's saying it's under the bridge.
Huh?
That like bridge or that walkway area. Basically
Yeah.
where you were going and you couldn't find it. Hold on.
Did it glitch?
Maybe. Oh no. You know what? It's in the crane, the thing that the crane has.
Oh.
You gotta grapple up and pull the door open and then go in and disarm it.
In his defense, they did not make that clear.
No,
Yeah.
they did not.
They didn't. You gotta get closer. Actually, maybe you can disarm it from here.
Just throw a batarang at it.
That's how you do it. There you go.
I'm just gonna throw my thermonuclear explosive batarang at it.
I'm gonna get the suspect.
Alright, only one more of those suckers left. Gotta say, working together is kind of fun. I mean, we're actually getting stuff done. And my dad thinks I'm just sitting in his
What
office
shall I
watching
throw at
TV.
him?
If only he knew.
Was this this was a crime scene mission you didn't finish?
I guess so.
Activate the shock gloves. Shock them. Shock
So,
'em.
like, Christopher Walken, what are you doing here?
Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed up like Batman? Because he is Batman, you moron.
That is not the voice for this model. No.
Hey, I give up. Stop. I'm just a humble martial artist.
They won't let me interrogate him.
Stop torturing me, man.
Sounds like John. He sounds like Bender.
I'm Bender. That might, on I right, that could be John DiMaggio. Like, you might be right.
I don't think it is, but it does sound like him.
Hmm.
Why won't it let you interrogate him?
He
I
might
don't
have
know.
some voice credits.
I think that's a glitch.
I'm okay. Whatever.
Bite my shiny metal ass, Batman.
We tried.
Oh, this music's goddamn glitchy.
It's WB's fault. Don't
That's
take
true.
it too hard.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I played this before, and it's never been like this.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Where the hell is Bane?
Where's Bane? What the hell is going on?
That's gonna be a fun commentary.
I like that movie.
It sucks.
I like that movie.
No. I am excited to do Dark Knight though.
It'll be fun. You know what's really sad about the Bane stuff in this game? It is knowing that the conclusion to this Bane story is in Arkham City. That's like, oh, right.
It's a pretty lame
That's-
conclusion too.
That's where we end it. Oh. He gets defeated by a gate.
Batman.
I can't get out of here.
You shouldn't have trusted him in the first place, too. Oh.
Well,
Well.
Weird.
Oh, it's a real shame you're dead. You're actually worth more alive.
Oh my god, it's Nathan Drake.
at least that's what I heard.
God damn it, Batman.
Crap.
Crap. Ah,
Ah,
crap.
crap.
That's it. It's funny, because he played a lot of the thugs, too. At least in City. I don't know. about
Oh
this
yeah. Yeah, he's in a couple of them. You know, the guy who played Sully, they could have gotten to do Gordon.
He was too busy being Falcone. Telltale.
That's true.
That's
Oh,
funny. Whoa. He
And then
flew-
Gordon in that game sounds just like him, but it's a
does
different
sound
guy.
like Sully. Yeah.
Oh, it's a real shame you're dead.
I'm expecting him to be like, God damn it, Batman. Sweating like a hooker in church.
You brought a hooker to church?
Why not?
when are we starting our Uncharted channel?
Unchanneled.
Uncharted Unchained. I'm down. I like those games.
Those games are pretty damn good.
They
Pretty
are
fun.
decent. Two
They're
is
pretty
the
fun.
best one.
4 is pretty great.
I like 4 more than most people do.
I've got reservations with that story. It is way better than it has any right to be. The character stuff is mostly solid.
4 has the best gameplay, but the story is.
I like the character stuff. I like the stuff with
I don't-
Lena and
You don't
Sully.
like Sam Drake?
No, that's so dumb.
Because I don't know.
Here's this brother I never mentioned for the last 3 games.
It's a little
Yeah, like
retcon-y,
that's
but whatever.
the thing that's dumb. But Troy Baker's so good.
Yeah.
They have great chemistry together.
Don't go in guns blazing.
Well, there's no other way to get over there.
Is there like something you can grapple on top of, like over them?
No, it's. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a tick. Wait a god frickin' minute. No, but 2 probably is the best one out of the 4.
It was just the best blend.
Yeah, perfect.
1
Yeah,
has not aged well.
No.
I mean, it's playable, but it's pretty rough.
It's clunky.
It's the one I go back to the least. I often skip 1.
But again, all the stuff with Nate and Sully is good. That's the one thing 2 doesn't have is Sully's not in it very much. Like, he's in it, but only for a couple missions.
Sound like that guy just said McFly.
And 3 is good. It's just
3 is the one where you can tell nobody cared.
See, I actually think 3 has maybe the weakest story.
Yeah,
3
but
does
like,
have the weakest story, but I don't think, and I also don't think 3 and 4 line up.
No.
What do you mean?
Oh, with like the flashback stuff?
Yeah, some of that stuff's forced. And it doesn't work. But the big thing 4 has going for it for me is all the Elena stuff. The annoying thing about 3 is that it is 2 again, where they're broken up and they have to get back together. Like, it was fine when 2 did it, and then when 3 does it again, you're like, oh, come on.
I will be right back.
Okay, sure.
After these messages.
But no, I mean, I think 2 through 4 are all playable. Like, I'll go back and forth between I rarely go back to 1 just because of that gameplay.
Yeah. But I also think the stories are consistent in that they're mostly pretty good. Like, none of them are like, oh my god, 10 out of 10, this changed my life. Like, 2, it's like an 8 out of 10 story. It's really good.
They're all pretty basic stories.
Yeah, some are better than others, but I think they're all okay to really good.
4 like tries to get a little complex, but I don't think really goes anywhere by the end.
Sure, it plays it safe, and in hindsight, thank God, because Last of Us 2 does not play it safe when we saw how people reacted to that. I think I'm fine with Naughty Dog doing both. Like, as a conclusion, I'm not like upset that it didn't take more chances. Like, it's a satisfying ending.
Yeah, it's satisfying enough.
I
I do wonder though if less people would be upset if they did do something like kill off Nate in that one, just because it's the final. Well, I don't know, because it's the final game, and it's like a send off to the character.
It would depend on how they did it, because if he dies in the opening of that game, people are furious.
Well, they wouldn't do that for that game, I don't think. But
yeah.
I also like it's different with The Last of Us 2 because that's a way more risky move.
Right. Yeah, for sure. But people would have been pissed to a degree. And the problem is, if anything, 4 probably should have killed off Sully, but 3 already played the fake out death card, and you couldn't go there again. So, like, I'm fine that Sully lived, but
3 probably should have killed off Sully.
Maybe, but then he wouldn't be in 4, and he's great in 4. So
yeah, no, just have some consequences.
Right. I just wish it didn't go there. Like, just don't do the fake death card in 3. That's one of the
right.
lesser things about it.
That's cheap.
Mhm.
But I think 3, it's got the weakest story, but it might have some of my favorite set pieces. Like I like the plane.
Yeah.
I like the stuff in the desert.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a fun game.
It's just more of 2, and that's going to bother more people than others,
Right.
or some people more than others.
And 2 is great
Because
too because that's got the train stuff. That's got
yeah,
a bunch of
the
great,
helicopter. Because
bunch of great
2 is
set
this
pieces.
2 is this big step up from 1, and then 3
Yeah.
is just kind of more of 2, maybe to a fault.
Yeah, probably to a fault.
And then
It's-
4 is this really big step up, technologically, because the gameplay is fantastic.
Actually, thinking about it, 1 might also have maybe the second weakest story.
Like the story's
not
fine.
great.
It's an okay start. It's not deep. What's funny is
Very basic.
it's so basic. It's arguably would be fairly easy to translate to a movie, and it's not what they did.
Don't even, don't even,
Oh.
don't even
I
bring
haven't
that
seen
up.
it.
No,
I
me
can't
neither.
shit on a movie I haven't seen. I
well,
just
I'm
heard
not.
they made weird.
When that movie was announced, I was like, no, don't. And then when the trailer came out, I was like, yeah, it looks
No.
even worse. I'm not
Yep.
gonna bother watching this. I just don't think we need an Uncharted movie because those games are very
No.
cinematic already. I don't
Yeah,
know.
obviously. But if they approach the movie as like, no, this is canon with the games and we're just telling an adventure of Nate when he's like 19, it could have been pretty cool. Like, I don't think like Tom Holland's not terrible casting for that. Like, you look at
No.
Nathan Drake, young Nathan in Uncharted 3, he looks and sounds like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Like that's a good match if that's what you're doing, but instead they completely change his backstory with Sully. They do this weird mishmash of all the stuff from all the games. It's like, what are you doing? And Sully's Mark Wahlberg
Yeah.
now, and that's a weird choice.
I was gonna say because I remember hearing people complain about the Tom Holland casting, and I was always like, I don't think that's terrible casting, but you know it is.
Yep.
Mark Wahlberg is Sully.
Yep. And what's funny is way back in the day when that was rumored or when it was announced that Mark Wahlberg was going to play Nathan Drake, I was like, oh no, I don't see it. I don't like that choice.
I
It
see
makes
it
way more
more.
sense than Sully.
Yeah, I see it more.
What we
'Cause
got was worse.
Well, because he looks like Nathan Drake, kinda.
Yeah, kind of. The
Sort of.
problem is, if you make that movie 10 years ago, it should be Nathan Fillion, and I don't know why they didn't do that.
Well, that's just because Nathan Fillion just is Nathan Drake.
He just is Nathan Drake, damn it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh god, like that was the big turnoff. Like once I saw the trailer, because even Mark Wahlberg, I was like, you know what? If he has the mustache, if he gives a performance we've never seen him give before, I could be won over. And then I saw the trailers and went, nope, he's not even trying.
Nope.
And also, what blows is, granted, those two actors, like, there's too much of an age gap, but with a different version of that movie, Mark Wahlberg's good casting for Sam. He could have been Sam Drake.
I don't see it.
I see it more than Sully.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be my first choice for Sam, though.
I think he's a better fit for Sam.
I'm just not.
I mean, between the two, yeah, but like, just don't put him in the movie.
Well, maybe I'm a little biased just because I'm not really a Mark Wahlberg fan. I don't think he's that great of an actor.
Yeah, he's in a couple things out.
I think he's good in Boogie Nights and a few other things.
I see it. You didn't love him in Transformers 5?
No, I'm not the biggest fan of Cade Yeager.
But he's the Last Knight. He had the sword.
The Last Knight should have been Cogman. John,
I agree.
John, you remember Cogman?
No.
It's from Transformers 5.
I know. I don't know if you remember, but by that point in the watch party, I was blitzed.
Yeah,
awesome.
but you missed Cogman because of that.
Yeah, no. So we watched 4, 5, and Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, yeah.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
I was fucking wasted by the halfway through 4.
Yeah, he doesn't remember watching 5 or Bumblebee at all.
I did finally go back and watch Bumblebee on my own.
Bumblebee's good.
It's pretty good.
Fine.
It's fine. It's the best out of all of those. I think it's better than all of the Michael Bay movies.
I'd agree with that.
Maybe not the first one.
And it's better than the first
See,
one.
Okay.
I don't like the first
Oh.
one.
Okay, that's fair. I think story-wise, yes, it's better. The first one, I think, is better from a technical perspective, from a filmmaking perspective. The CGI is better in that first movie than it is in Bumblebee.
I don't even know if I agree with that.
I'm not budging on that. The CGI in Bumblebee's fine, but it's not as good as the original trilogy. It's also, a lot of it's shot like a TV movie. I was like, oh, this looks really cheap, but okay.
I'll give you that.
I
I
don't
just
know.
think-
That stuff doesn't bother me.
I don't like how Michael Bay films action, especially with the giant
that's
CGI robots.
Well,
How
and
long does
Bumblebee,
this fucking
again-
disruptor take to charge? I mean, goddamn.
I have no idea. I don't.
Also, and again, I think the story of Bumblebee's fine, but like I've also seen it before. Like it's very basic, but it's. I like Haley Steinfeld a lot.
It's just Iron Giant.
It's Iron Giant and ET. Like that's what it is.
Two better movies. As much as
Yes.
I don't care for ET.
I mean, you're just wrong about ET.
No, I don't hate that movie like Austin does. I just don't particularly care for it. I didn't grow up with it. So.
It's good.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
didn't grow up with it.
I don't know.
John.
Noah.
That's a movie I had to have grown up with.
No.
Yeah.
I can't do this thing because the stupid disruptor won't recharge.
Yeah, that is really annoying. Why?
Find an outlet.
Maybe glide around for a bit. Will the enemies respawn if you leave?
Probably.
This is the stream focus. Waiting for the disruptor to charge. Batman, what's your favorite gadget you have?
Alfred, it's not the disruptor. This thing won't charge.
The stupid thing.
Now, is it just stuck or is it actually charging?
No, I
It's
think
got-
it's charging. It's just, I don't know how long it takes.
Yeah.
I think I need to go once we wrap up this side mission.
No.
Anybody in the chat? No? Okay. Everybody's left.
Robert
Batman
scared
won.
me more.
I did.
What are those smokestacks for?
Smoke.
Creating pollution.
I love the idea that Gotham just has smokestacks in the middle of the city just to pollute.
Serious.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's right next door to the nuclear plant.
But it's still not charged.
Oh, it is now.
Oh, it is now. Okay.
Yeah, see, the white lines are.
Okay.
Why don't you fire a test shot just to be sure?
No.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
So you gotta find a way to do that without disarming those guys.
My Switch keys caved.
I don't-
Is there an upgrade you can add
Oh,
more.
that's a good question.
You can add more lives to the disruptor.
Lives.
I don't know what you'd call it. More ammo.
Ammo. Yeah. Our
Sorry.
lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
It is. It is a gun. Oh, but wait, you don't have any upgrade points.
Alright, hold
God
on.
damn it. You could do something else and come back to it.
That was a
Evil
good.
dies tonight.
Well, I was gonna say before that was a good Jurassic Park quote. You don't see that one all.
Wait, what?
The Butterfingers line. That was Jurassic Park.
Oh shit!
Noah, have you seen Jurassic Park?
You did most of it, but I helped, right? I think we make a pretty good team. So if you're
I also don't buy that cape still has gliding capabilities.
anyway,
They should go all the way where there's just like giant holes.
and you'll see.
It's just an outline.
Gonna figure out just how cool I already know you are.
Alright, since Robert's leaving soon, we did that. Let's go do a challenge map and then he can go.
Yay.
Mister, I'm gonna show up late and leave early.
I did not
Well,
show up
actually-
late. You were late eating dinner.
Actually, this is around the time we usually call it, right? So
No.
We've gone overtime, depending on the day. But yeah, we usually call it around this.
call it.
He even gets out of the jet angry.
So mad.
So man.
Where's that bat suit rack? Oh, it's right here.
That's yeah. Which bat suit are we using? Purple gloves.
Fuck
Yay.
you.
Purple gloves. Purple gloves.
I like the Noel suit, but you guys weren't as
Yeah.
into that one.
I like the Gotham by Gaslight suit.
This looks pretty
The blue
good.
one.
Yeah, it's from that comics art you hate.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's the long Halloween suit.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks alright. I have to go down here to do the challenge maps. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's down there. No. If you, oh wait, it's across there. If you go back.
No, you
Back.
just keep saying things like there and here.
We'll turn to
Oh, over
your
there?
left. Yeah.
Over yonder.
Over yonder. Wander over yonder.
Or just climb on it, Batman.
Am I doing it yet?
Very good, sir. Alfred, I'm doing it.
Purple gloves.
You can fuck right off.
We could do a Deathstroke one.
That's a cool Deathstroke suit.
I don't even need like a ground up remake of this. Like, just put out a remaster already. Come on.
Yes, please. It would have been cool to see Deathstroke as a playable character in Night, like for the challenge maps, even if he's not. Like
It's
part
like
of the
they do,
story.
and it's like they do, and it's just a reskin of the tank.
Oh, that
Like,
would be
see, you
so-
get to play as a.
Oh, sorry, it's just the tank. That would be such bullshit. Yeah, and also Joker, because it's weird that you're not able to play with him post Asylum. I feel like
It's true.
they should have kept Joker around past that.
But what's weird is they incorporate some of that gameplay into the story of this. Like, there's that one sequence where you're briefly as the Joker.
Oh yeah.
And it's just the same gameplay, but it's like just in that part of the story. It's not like the challenge map or anything. So they still had the assets for the gameplay.
So why did they never do that? It's so weird.
I don't know.
I want to kill people as Joker.
As the Junkler.
I want to shake people's hand and electrocute them.
And obviously, this was, setting up that WB Montreal Suicide Squad game. A little sad we didn't get it.
Oh, we got a Suicide Squad game, though.
Yep.
Aren't you happy?
What do you think the roster of that would have been? Like, Deathstroke, obviously. Who else do you think would have been?
I think it would have been Classic League or Squad.
Deadshot, probably.
King Shark.
Harley, duh. King Shark, maybe. Or they may have just done Killer Croc. But I could have seen... They might have done King Shark.
Either or.
And then Killer Frost, maybe, just because she was really big at the time. And then for the new one, instead of getting Killer Frost, we're getting Lady Freeze. Everyone's favorite.
Oh, it's
Whoa,
Lady
are you being-
Freeze.
Whoa, Robert, are you mad because it's a woman?
Norma Freeze.
Why do you hate
No,
women?
it's isn't it Victoria Freeze?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't know. They're coarse, they're rough, they're irritating, and they get everywhere.
Sand? Are you saying women
Yeah.
are sandy?
I don't know how to use his tools.
So, Alfred, help. I don't know
Whoa.
you.
Who are you, sir?
Why does your
Mr.
outfit sound like Bane? Whoa!
Bane. What?
Sure.
Sir.
I also think with Deathstroke, I think they just repurposed some of the gameplay from Tim Drake and Nightwing and City.
No, this is just Tim Drake. You can tell with the staff animations.
That's unfortunate.
You got the assets, you might as well use them. Whoa!
Why is the Batwing just flying in the background?
Why is
So
any of this happening?
Oh, yeah.
He kind of sucks to play as.
Alright. Get out of here, Deathstroke.
Just
Bye-bye.
get out of here, you stupid, dumb animal.
Edible.
You maniacs! You blew it all up!
Poor Patrick.
Let's just do whatever this is. I think I forgot to change my character. Fuck.
Oh my god, it's a skull.
It's a ghost.
I'm a scared.
I'm scared.
Uh,
What's going on?
I did. I don't know what you.
It's glitching. You didn't pick the right ones.
Apparently. Oh.
Oh no, it's,
Oh, it's a
stealth
predator
mission.
map.
Nope.
He's not in this game.
Alright, bye. Sorry,
Bye
everybody.
bye. Ain't no
You gotta,
lie.
you gotta
Bye
change
bye
your
bye
character.
bye bye.
Why is
Bruce
Vigilante
Wayne?
Bruce Wayne a separate character?
That is weird.
Well, because he doesn't have like all the Batman gadgets and stuff. It's just him in his training days.
Remember how we thought we were gonna get like a cool DLC that explored like his pre-Batman days.
Yeah.
And then it was just challenge maps.
Yeah. Well, look, it's kind of a cutscene.
We let him eat with us,
This is story.
drink with us, train with us, and now we shall see if he is truly.
That's not Ra's al Ghul.
Begin.
He's
Nope.
master something.
Whoa, did you just call him something? You don't think he's human?
Human is something. We're
No,
all
human is
we're all
someone.
things. We're all things, John.
Are you saying you objectify people?
You're fun to objectify people like that. No, like, I don't know. I just didn't see his name. I saw he said master, but then I couldn't read his name fast enough. So, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I apologize to all masters who were offended by my conduct.
I've never known a master. It's kind of sad.
This guy moves a lot faster.
You mean
Yeah.
Batman?
No, this is not Batman. This is a ninja.
But he becomes Batman.
I don't think you can
It's-
prove that.
I know because you're playing a Batman game.
I don't think you can
John-
prove that.
You're playing a Batman game.
I don't think you can
Wow,
prove that.
He does move
Literally,
fast.
you're streaming it.
I don't think you can prove that.
Very clever.
Maybe he moves faster because he's not wearing a suit that weighs 200 pounds.
That's possible.
Yeah,
Or a
that's a good point.
giant leather cape. I also could be misremembering this. I think they included Shiva in one of these challenge maps as like some backstory that him and Shiva trained together. That's a thing we do sometimes.
I think you're right. I've never played this before, but I've seen
Yeah.
like, gameplay of it.
No, why don't you play video games?
I've played the game, but I just haven't played this DLC.
Why do these ninjas have car doors as part of their training?
Oh, you know, the classic ninja weapons. Katanas, shurikens, riot shields, you know. How do you stun someone with no cape?
With
Okay.
gasoline.
He shoots gas at them, and then lights a match.
Ah.
I mean, Batman is known to light people up on fire with his Batmobile.
Yeah, in the best Batman movie, he does that.
He doesn't do that in Batman Forever.
Howdy.
I said the
I don't
best.
know. When he drives up that wall in that Batmobile, it's a pretty big explosion behind it.
Someone could be looking out their window and then they catch on fire.
That's how you die. Oh my god, somebody's looking out their window down like in the 60s show, and then they get run over by the Batmobile and cut in half.
What's all that commotion?
That would have been amazing.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh no, I just ran someone over. I knew that grappling up a wall in the Batmobile was a bad idea.
It's the streak of blood.
Oh,
that goes
no,
up.
to answer your question, B is to throw like a
Yeah.
smoke bomb. That's how he stuns them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Smoke bomb.
Again. Oh. All right, everybody. That is going to be it for us tonight.
We did it.
We did it.
Through- It wasn't easy, but we did it.
We did it. I have literally whole game to edit. Kill me.
Have fun cutting this one down.
So next time we'll either do
Next time we'll do the
Cold Heart.
DLC.
Okay.
Yeah, Cold Heart. Or if Austin's available, we gotta
Gasoline.
We gotta
Dak Tamara?
finish Dak Tamara.
No. Wait.
You have to, John. You can't.
You
gotta
really
finish-
do.
You really do. You
Have
gotta
a good night,
finish
everyone.
something you started.
No, shut up.
I gotta
See you,
finish
Dak
my
Tamara.
sentence I was saying.
Sorry, I forgot to explain.
Anyway.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Well, that was fun. Who's for Chinese?
I am hungry.
Who's for